Hey, what's up, everybody? Saturday night, it's Saturday night. So, decided to throw up a little hangout. Thursday night, we got cut off because of the weather. Had a storm come through and it just cut off. At least on my end, it cut off. I don't know. Todd might have been hanging out for a little bit there. So, but decided to do a hangout tonight. And how you doing tonight, Todd?
Doing good. Doing good.
Yeah.
Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, definitely. So this is just a regular kickback hangout. I know it was requested to do a hangout this weekend as well. So anybody that is watching, if it's something where you might want to join, just holla at me, as we say, holla, and try to get you over there, see if we can get you in and stuff. So give me 1 second here as I go to pull up a chat. And then Todd, what are you drinking there tonight?
Cracking open Fellowship of the Haze from 450 North, double dry hopped, double IPA, Citra Mosaic, and Amarillo. And
Nice.
there's that. So yeah, I kept on talking when that went blank. I couldn't see anything on my, the screen was dark on my end. So I was just talking. I was like, if anybody can hear me, I'm gonna go grab a beer. I'll be back. And I kept talking. And I was like, I'm probably just talking to myself right now. And then I went back and fast forwarded to the very end, and then I was like, oh hell, I was on there for a few minutes.
Yeah, usually if the host disappears, I don't know what the time frame is. It'll keep going, and I didn't get a chance to ask you like what happened afterwards. I didn't go back and rewatch the footage at the end. I went and did that quick video to let people know what took place with the power going out. But yeah, you were on there for a little bit of time doing a monologue, so to speak.
Yeah, and I was like, well, if anybody's talking, I can't see it anyway, so I can't respond because I'm doing it from my phone. So I was like, what kind of defeating a purpose?
Yeah. So let me see here. And give me 1 second. Yeah. So that was kind of a weird type thing, I'm sure. And
sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. And then 420's in the house at 420. I'm actually sending you the link right now. I know you wanted to try to get in this weekend, so give me 1 second here. And then Earth, I think Earth was in the chat I just saw. Let me see. I don't think I got too many screens open right now. Close some of this shit off here. I was downloading and uploading some new videos, so I had some other stuff. Earth, what is up? Earth, if you went in, I'll shoot you the chat here as well too. Let me see. See if I can do this thing up here. Bear with me. What's Shannon up to?
She's just getting ready to head to bed. She's working this weekend, so.
Nah.
Yeah, she come down just a minute ago. I was talking to her for a second, so I had it on mute. So that's why I said sorry. I didn't know if you missed a little bit of what you were saying there. So
No, it's all good. Let me see here. I'm trying to pull it up, and then let me see. I think we're trying this YouTube messaging thing here that Redbeard had talked about before.
Oh yeah, I caught that one.
So Earth, there's a YouTube messaging that I just shot the link to you as well.
Rod, I wonder if how I have to go through my computer first to log in and then get to the Hangouts. I wonder if you sent that to me on Thursday nights through the Google or through the what he's talking about. If it would work from where I could just log in from my phone.
If it could go that way, maybe. Let me see here. Now I don't have you on the list there, so I guess how do I add you? Let me see. Why are you not on there?
Or do I have to have a channel for you to show up on that?
I have to copy the link. No, I don't think you have to have a channel because Earth's on there.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we can try it next Thursday or something. Or
yeah, see. I think you had to be friends maybe through Google Plus, and then it kicked over. I'm not sure. I don't know how you add more friends to it because all the friends are already. I think that's it. I think actually I know that's probably because I think on my phone I'd have to add you there.
Oh, okay. Which is weird. I'm not sure why I can't log in from my phone like through the Google Hangouts. It doesn't make any sense.
It's I don't know, some Google bullshit.
Why I have to log on to my computer go to the Facebook page and get the link from there, and then it shows up on my phone as soon as I log in. It's dumb.
Yeah, because if I go to my YouTube app, I think I see people on that one, like under notifications. Let me see. Yeah, then I have friends there, new group. We can do set groups there. Does it let me add people? It doesn't. Friends you may know. Yes, I invited all these other people that I know. Yeah, even like Joe was like in the invited. He never answered the thing. He probably doesn't even know about it. Weird.
Yeah, I didn't even know about it. I wonder if it shows up like in an alert or something.
Well, like everybody here like kicked over from Google Plus. It looks like. So if you weren't on there, maybe.
Now I was on Google Plus. Is that even a thing anymore?
They got rid of it, but I guess since Google bought YouTube, some of your friends may have kicked over.
Gotcha.
There's no telling what that damn thing. And then let's see here. 420 in my guest house just now playing with my new rifle. So, if you get freed up, it's here, Drunken One. If you went in, I'll send you a link there. I sent one to Earth. And then I think Drunken One does one in, so give me a second, Drunken One. And anybody else? Everybody's just kind of saying hello. 3 Shades of K, welcome. Hello there. And yeah, see, Earth said he friended me on YouTube, and then it worked that way. He said, fortunately, it's like an HK91 folding stock. Paul, PA Brew News in the house. Cheers. Hey, Paul, if you're not working and you want a link, let me know so I can shoot it over to you. Head coach, if you went in, let me know and I can send it over to you as well. So, let me see here. Let me send Drunken One, the one that's drunk. Let's see. All right, I got Drunken One's email. I know, so I'm going to email it to Drunken One. Hey, 3 Shades of K, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Two. I got to copy the link again. So many things you got to do on these things. Should be simple.
Should be, but not always.
Yeah. All right, Drunken One, I just sent it to you as well. Let me see what else is happening. Wow, 8 people viewing right now. Numbers are rising. Temperatures rising. You do the same thing.
Getting hot in here. Great minds think alike.
Yeah. I'm actually drinking the Belgian Ale Barista Chocolate Quad right now.
Oh.
Should be a nice, I should say it should be a nice nightcap beer, but it's not going to be a nightcap.
Just getting started.
Probably drink after that, yeah. Well, not even that. I had I just did a video earlier that I'll get on the channel at some point of the Dark Horse smoked stout. What is it? Yeah, 4 smoked stout. So I just did a video of that one. That'll be uploaded.
Oh, nice.
Like from Dark Horse, and before that, I finally did the one for the Mango Kush Wheat Ale from 420. And I just shot a video for this one, but I don't know if it'll be beer after this or I might go bourbon.
Uh-oh.
So
diving in.
I picked up a bottle of bourbon because I got that damn Ibotta app. And so it gives you money off on stuff. It's supposed to send you money back. And it was like,
oh, yeah.
They put whiskey stuff on there. So I went to the store and I was like going through the app to see what whiskeys were there. So I bought some whiskey I'm not even familiar with here in Kentucky, but it gave me like $3 back on it. Plus, because I find the deals that end up coming out.
Uh-oh, I knew it was coming.
It was actually on sale for like $14.99, I think, down from 20 something. They were at Kroger, so I took another $3 off with that. But it's Rebel Yell. It's a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, handcrafted according to the original time-honored recipe since 1849. 40% alcohol, 80 proof. So
What's that one? What's it look like?
This one here. Haven't had it before, so
I don't know that I've ever seen that one either.
it said it actually did win an award for a spirits competition, a 2016 gold medal that it won. So we'll say So all in all, basically $11.99 bottle of whiskey, all said and done.
Can't beat that.
Yeah, it lives up, and the gold medal winner. So what's happening, Earth? How you doing out there in Southern Cal?
What's going on, brother?
Doing all right.
What's up, Tom?
What's going on, Earth?
And Drunken One, welcome.
B1 in the house.
How the heck are you guys? You doing okay?
Doing good, doing well. doing smitten.
Hell yeah.
I didn't make it to job. I didn't make it. Is that your IPA again?
Yes, sir. Yeah. I'll be on it for a little bit longer. Then it'll be red ale for a while. Yeah.
But you only made 5 gallons.
I did 10 on this, and I did 10 gallons of the. Yeah, it don't last long. It's 10 gallons.
Not with Drunken One around.
Yeah.
10 gallons of beer is only 100 bottles of beer on the wall. Now, for real.
Yeah.
10 gallons of beer is only 100 bottles of beer on the wall. Think about it.
You do have a name to live up to, by the way. Anyhow,
yeah,
so
exactly.
Yeah.
Right? I try my damnedest.
That red ale sounds pretty good to me.
I'm gonna find the chat now.
Yeah, he's got the red ale he's doing now.
Yeah, I got it. It's all covered up where I show you. Yeah, there's 2 great big glass vessels full of beer, and another one of those 1 gallon wine things or whatever. All of them are. If everybody's really quiet, maybe you can hear it. Hear that bloop 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 bloop. Yeah, maybe not. All right.
Take your word for it.
That's usually a sound for something else in the morning.
We'll do that later. All right. So thanks for having me in, Rod.
Yeah. Doing all right, man. Just
Sure.
on to my 3rd beer right now. So
who makes that one, Rod, that you're drinking now?
it is Castle Brewery van Hausenbroek.
Okay.
Out of Belgium ale. 11% ABV. So this is a 25.4 ounce bottle.
So I'm guessing you bought that for like $2.99.
No, come on, son. You pay regular price most of the time. This is but I think this one was actually like a $9.99 bottle. So
That's still
which
good
is still a
price.
good. Yeah, it's still a good deal. I mean,
Yeah.
that's like Lagunitas international prices.
That's a $20 bottle for me. $25.
Yeah, so it did work out along those lines. Yeah, what are you drinking, Earth?
I'm drinking a Tool Cafe Ogrog smoked beer.
Oh, I do like the smoked beer.
How is it?
Nice.
It's supposed to be coffee and smoke. The first time I had it, it pretty much blew me away. And I don't really think the coffee's there too much anymore, but the smoke's still hanging out, which I like to smoke. So I'm a happy guy.
Yeah.
I like smoke beers.
The one that I had at the smoked forest stout from Dark Horse it was supposed to be a little bit of smoke, but it was kind of more like the after effect of like a bonfire type smoke, like the embers or something. But
Right.
had a nice little feel to it. Is this for 420 in the house?
That's me, yeah.
What's going on? First appearance on here. Welcome,
420.
man.
Yeah, I'm yeah, I got your link.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. He's a 420 guy. Right. All right. I was like, who's this guy?
One of our long-time
Guest house, yeah. It's got it's where my cop spends most of his time, and I'm just watching you guys.
Awesome.
Oh, excellent.
Great
Thanks.
to have you, man. We love to support you. You're watching like every week.
Tonight
Right
brews here.
What'd you say, 420?
I've got all 4 Tanaya brews here. So I've got a brown ale, I've got a
Uh-oh.
a Pilsner, and a hop or something 7.2%. So I've got to fetch him out of the cooler.
Let's see you drink them. See you drink 'em.
Let's see them drink you. One of the
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds like a challenge. Nice. So 420, are you over in South Africa?
No, I'm here in I'm in Las Vegas.
Okay,
Nevada.
you're Las Vegas. Okay.
Yeah. So
You enjoying the heat over there?
we've got it's let's see, Fahrenheit. It's like 85 degrees Fahrenheit here.
Right now, yeah, I believe it.
Right now, yeah.
I believe it. Yeah, it
About
was.
100 earlier.
As you can say.
Yep, that sounds about right.
So 420's in
Well, that's
Nevada, Drunken Ones
Yeah,
in
Nevada.
Texas, and Earth's in California. So you guys are in some hot states.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got Hop Rod India Pale Ale. It's 81 IBU, 7.2% alcohol. So
Try that.
that is good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
It was produced on 420.
Hey.
Imagine that.
Just you can tell what he knows about. Wink, wink.
Sense of
Coincidence?
theme
I
taking
think
place.
not.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Got like
Yeah,
a
they messed up on that
1,000 square foot, guest house here, so I'll go on side with my son's in the main house, and so
Okay. Hey, what happens if you turn your camera or for your phone the other way? Will it make you? You're like upright. Your video to us is upright. You're not wide. Turn your camera.
okay, like this. Yeah.
No. He was wide on our screen.
Really?
Yeah, he's fine on our screen.
You are now. It is now. It is
Drunken
too.
One, how much you been drinking, son?
How many of those 100 beers have you had tonight, Drunken One?
Been like black on either side. You know.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
you just
our
flip the
screen- our
camera
screen-
sideways.
Yeah. Okay, that's much better. Thank you.
Yeah, for the viewers, Drunken One not only makes a homebrew, he tests it a lot.
I
But
shit out of
hey,
it.
420, I was going to say where you're at out there. I don't know if you subscribed or checked out Dickie's beer reviews, but he's actually there in Las Vegas. You should check him out because he's getting some of the beers out there in your area.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Dickie's beer reviews. Yeah,
he's beer reviews.
he's nuts.
I got the deal on the case box, so it was $5.99 for 4 6-packs. So it was a good deal.
$5.99 for 4 6-packs.
Yeah, $5.99 for each. Otherwise,
Three 6-pack? Oh, gotcha. Okay, so you paid like 24 for all 4 of them. Okay.
Hell, that's still a Rajay deal.
I'm gonna give. I mean, that's a good
At least in my
Rajay
area.
deal. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it was $4.99 for all of them, I was like, that's a Rajay deal and a half right there, sons.
That's more like a heist.
Right?
might be a Rajay Jr. deal. There's a little bit more room we can squeeze out of it.
You just shrink wrapped the cans here, so I just drink it straight. So,
Oh, okay. You don't pour it in a glass. You don't pour it in a glass.
Well, I've got the glass. It's got a brown ale in it right now. So
I see.
in a Guinness cup, it's like it's what?
Yeah, the vessel doesn't matter. It's all about the
Yeah.
liquid transfer.
It'll get you where you want to go. That's all that matters.
I'm gonna mute my camera. Beer time, boys.
Let me see here. So also in the chat, Jason Voorhees, welcome, Jason. And he actually said that bourbon I got is one of the better value bourbons, along with Fighting Cock, Larceny, and Evan Williams. So I guess, do I put that under Rod J deal? I mean, if I got it for like $11.99, so yeah, I don't know if you guys ever use that Ibotta app. I haven't got any money
I still
from
need
it
to try
yet.
some Larceny.
Larceny's good. Larceny's good. I'll have to look for that one you just got if it's a pretty good one.
Yeah, I need to work on my bourbon game because I mean, even though I'm in the bourbon state, I don't drink. I drink bourbon when I'm out, but it's kind of like I never really drink it to really pick out the tendencies and all the effects of it and all the characteristics. So I should be doing more with bourbon. I'm like
That's
10 minutes away from Boone County Distillery, which is
Yeah.
a pretty popular one here too.
So I went over to my neighbor's last night. He invited over, had some buddies over, and he's got an ungodly bourbon collection. And he's not even a big bourbon drinker. So it's like, come
Yeah.
over, we'll drink some beers and taste some bourbons. I'm like, all right, you can ask me twice. So he tried. So he had a couple. He had the Pappy 10-year and a Pappy 12-year, I think it was. Or no, let's see. Yeah, Pappy 10 and 12.
Yeah.
So we tried those, and I don't remember. We tried so many of them.
People take their time with Pappies, though.
Yeah, well, it was just very, very small tasters. It was just maybe enough to wet your tongue. That was about it.
Yeah. Let's see here. Paul said he's actually at work right now, so he can't make it in here for that. And then 3 Shades of K, again, thank you for subbing there. And Jason says, I was so excited when Beer Advocate opened a other beverages forum. I need to, I don't know, I haven't gone back to Beer Advocate in a while. I'm on their email list, so they send me emails like once a week on stuff. But when they started messing around with all the reviewing type stuff, I just kind of got away from it. It's like, you guys are overcomplicated. Now they simplified it, though. I mean, after the fact, I think when people were shifting over to Untapped and stuff. Eastwind Farms, hello. He says, hey, all new watcher, what y'all about? So, yeah, we're just actually Saturday night hangout, kind of a pop-up hangout. We're chit-chatting about whatever we decide to chit-chat about and enjoying some brews, you know, maybe some whiskey, maybe some
It
depends who shows up.
depends. It's like two
for me, though.
Never know. Sounds like
Yeah.
good times.
You never know, right?
You never know. It's part of
Could be.
it's a Saturday unwind.
It can
got
go
some
in
whiskey
any number of
activities.
directions.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm watching they got the game 7 on the TV, San Antonio Spurs, Texas versus Denver. So
Hey, Earth, how close are you to that shooting that happened there today?
there was a shooting in California today?
Wasn't it today? It was some kind of some.
I know there was some guy that drove his
Which
car a
one?
couple days ago. Out in
Was that a
California.
couple days ago? Okay, maybe I was.
Well, but that was the guy that drove his car into the people.
Oh, is that what it was?
But I didn't hear about a shooting.
Okay, I was thinking it
Talking
was
about
a
the one in
shooting.
Fullerton,
The car
Yeah.
was shooting.
the car that drove into the crowd of people.
Like 8 people. Yeah, that was in Fullerton, I think.
Right.
Okay.
But there could have been a shooting too. I don't know. So much bad shit that happens nowadays.
I don't know if it was. I was thinking there was something today, like at a church or a mosque or something. I don't know.
Was it a Southern Cal where near Earth is, maybe?
Yeah, I thought it was like right close to San Diego.
It's possible. I didn't hear about it.
But I've been out. I haven't really been close to the TV at all today, so I don't know.
Eastwood
haven't either.
Farm said, yeah, synagogue, there was a shooting.
Okay, that's what I was
Wow.
thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, San Diego is like
More
2.5
proof that
hours for me.
Oh, okay. I was thinking you were close to San Diego Earth for some reason.
Yeah, I'm not really that close to San Diego, to be honest.
Okay.
I'm close to LA, really.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But if you ever heard of the Coachella Music Festival, that's where I'm at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep, I know exactly what you're
I'm
talking
in
about.
that valley right there.
I hope you didn't
Okay.
go
In that
this
valley.
year. Apparently there was a herpes outbreak, so hopefully you didn't go this year. Well, you're married anyway, so of course you weren't there, but yeah. Some of those people coming back to campus like, oh.
Well, that's why I'm drinking the alcohol, man. I'm trying to
I'll drink to that.
trying to build my immune system. You know,
see what homebrew
it's all
gets you.
about prevention.
Yeah.
Ain't that pretty, boys? Ain't that pretty?
Get a little light behind it.
Underneath it, you know, it doesn't represent well on camera at all. It's kind of tangerine colored, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
That's the best descriptor I can give it. It's tangerine colored.
Which one's that?
It's a homebrewed IPA.
That's the IPA there, yeah.
6.56 ABV IPA. It's not very clear. It's one of those hazy kind, you know. I don't worry about clarity in any way.
Yeah.
I don't care. My tongue
Yeah.
can't see that.
One more .10, you would have been at 6.66.
I know that looks good.
All right, now no one need that.
It'd have been Satan's IPA.
And before they're all gone, I really should bottle up a couple and send them around. Man, I'm proud of this one. I've done it several times before, but maybe I'm just not respecting it or something. It's not a bad beer. I'm all right with it.
Is it your own recipe? Is it your own recipe or a clone?
No. It's a clone of something. Yeah, I got like my brew guy. He's where I go to get my supplies. He's got them all like. You just go through there and pick which one you want. I tell him I want B3, and he knows exactly what I need. It's about like I'm on a different chat. Anyway, I was gonna say it's about like John and Ellie ordering pizza, but no, for real, we've seen it happen today. Anyway,
let me see here. So East Wind is having Jameson and Natty Ice Chasers. There you go.
Natty Ice Chasers.
Yeah.
Everybody has their thing.
Yeah. I like Jameson. I mean, I don't think I've ever had. I don't know if I've had Natty Ice. I mean, is it like? I mean, I've had Natty Daddy. I've had Natty Light, like that stuff, but never had Natty Ice.
Natty Ice is 8%, right?
Well, Natty Daddy's 8.2 or something.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. But they have a Natty Ice as well. And he said, how long have y'all known each other? So, I mean, me and Todd, years. I mean, I guess me and Drunken One and Earth, years as well.
Yeah.
And Eric, that just popped. We've all known each other for a few years. So going back, I mean,
years, yeah.
I think almost, yeah. I mean, with Todd and Eric, it wasn't too much longer after starting the channel, I think, that we met. So, and Drunken One was a little bit after that, and then Earth as well. So,
yeah, I actually met everybody on your channel at one point, I guess, with Drunken One and Joe at the same time on a hangout way back. I don't know, it's been several years ago.
It has, hasn't it? Right.
Yeah.
How they fly, huh? Right.
The power of the internet, I tell you. I mean,
It's all about timing.
Yeah.
Stuff.
And what's happening, brother? How was B-Dubs?
All fell asleep in there, man.
Me and Drunken, when I talked about B-Dubs before, it's almost like the wings you get there now are almost like on crack compared to other wings you get at other places. Like they kind of give you the scraps there, I think, on some of their stuff. It's almost like instead of B-Dubs, you get a burger instead of the wings.
Well, there and the wings I had hardly had any sauce on them either. I was like, what the fuck, man?
It's the way they do it here. They're dry almost.
Yeah. I'm like, what are you guys doing?
It's like you got one job. When wings is in your title, you got one job. Make good.
That's right. You only got one thing to do.
And if it's one thing you don't want to screw up in, it's the wings.
Eric, is the service at yours any good? Because the one here sucks.
I didn't have bad service when I was there tonight. Our table, our server came about every 20 minutes and asked if we needed anything. 20, 25 minutes, right around there.
I will say the one thing about B-Dubs, at least here locally, they have been better about trying to get some of the local beers on tap, which is nice.
Yeah, like there's a bunch of local beer here in Michigan they got on tap.
Yeah. But
and then she goes, oh, we don't have this one, we don't have this one, we don't have this one. Oh, and we don't have this one either.
Oh, hell. I was like, what do you have?
Yeah.
It's a shorter list, I'm sure.
But they never run out. They never run out of macro. You ever notice that?
Imagine that.
So what are you drinking, Eric?
Well, for my nightcap, I'm having a local beer, shocker, from Lansing, Michigan, East Lansing, Ellison's. It's their Hazenstein India Pale Ale.
Nice. I just uploaded your amber you sent me tonight, by the way.
Nice. I don't know if you've seen mine. That what was it? The Listerman?
Yeah, with the Brew Force or the Don't Talk Shit About Norwood.
Yeah, talk no shit about Northwood.
I haven't seen that one. You have to watch that one too.
Yeah,
actually tonight, tomorrow night, and even Monday night are all Ellison. So I got the Mosaic, I think, tomorrow Evolution, and then the Nelson one on Monday. So
nice.
There you go.
Nice.
A little bit of an Ellison run. I say Ellison.
Is that the same one to make the space dust? Is that the right?
Oh, the Space Dust is
That's
Three Floyds, isn't it?
Three Floyds is you talking about zombie dust? You talking about space dust? You talking about Lithium? You're talking about Lithium with space dust.
Yeah, Lithium.
Okay, is that the same? That's not the same people.
No, this is Ellison.
Ellison. Okay,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
all right. My internet sucks.
Which we're getting their distribution at Jungle Gyms now that I saw at least, so we might be getting other spots too down here.
Yeah, this one was a brewery only release.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
It's all right. It's all right.
Even more better. Yeah.
And Eric, and the person you don't recognize on here is actually 420 in the house.
420.
2 minutes with
Right,
420.
Yeah. So 420 followed by, he's our second viewer that's been on the show because we had Cody Stark on a hangout last week. So
Oh, nice. All right.
Milestones.
yeah.
He says, I'm just now on the scene. Well, you're welcome in, sir. We've always seen you in the chat. Well, welcome in. I think I speak for everybody.
Everything is legal. Everything.
Oh,
Wow.
you're in Nevada and Vegas? Yeah, pretty much.
He said everything.
Everything.
They actually in Vegas they have a beer festival, Motley Brews. I don't know if you ever been there.
Yeah,
I went there a few years ago. We had a blast. I think it was like mostly through at the time it was downtown like Fremont through like the Golden Nugget and stuff when we went.
Fremont Street.
Yeah. I'd like to go there again. I mean, they did pretty good with that beer festival.
When is that?
I think the one we went to was like in October, like around maybe Halloween or so.
Yeah, it's October 31st. That's the day that Nevada got statehood.
Yeah.
So Halloween 1867, I think.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Yeah, you
that.
never want to be at a crazy beer festival somewhere on Halloween. Vegas is it for sure.
Yeah, Vegas would be it.
Yeah, some of the costumes and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. Lady Marmalade video. Everyone's, you can tell they're on everything. You can tell.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's see. Then Eastwind said the Natty Ice he's having is 5.9 ABV on that one. Which I guess most of your ice beers are usually around that 5.5 to 6 level or so. That I think.
Yeah.
I think Jenny Ice is in there somewhere around there, and so is Bud Ice.
Look who's in the chat. Oh, God.
Huh?
Look who's in
She's
the
up there
chat.
for macro.
Wet.
Wet Dreams is in there.
Wet
Yes.
Dreams is in there.
That's funny. Needs no intro.
Exactly. Needs no intro.
Hey, everybody's out for a Saturday night having fun.
Oh yeah. We found you. We found you.
Yeah, his night hasn't started yet.
Yeah. I mean, Earth is only like 8:16 where he's at, and 4:20.
Yeah,
So early. It's nice. Yeah.
It's early,
After
dude.
8.
I cannot believe it's supposed to be freaking snowing here.
Well, you didn't get any. Are you getting snow or just? I thought you were getting like maybe rain or something.
Right now it's rain, but eventually it's supposed to turn to snow.
Chicago's supposed to get like maybe 3 to 9 inches, depending where you're at.
Yeah, they canceled some baseball games today because of the snow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Live in the Midwest
Yeah,
where
it's killing
24
me.
hours from now can be sunshine or it could be snow.
Yeah.
Well, we've had those pop-up tornadoes in the South. Like I was watching a weather report the other day, and they're like, usually Tornado Alley's getting a lot of action. They're like, nothing's going on in Tornado Alley. They've all shifted to like the South. Like they've had so many tornadoes going on down there. It's been kind of crazy.
What's 420 got?
I got the craft Pilsner.
Craft Pilsner, huh? Pilsner.
Did you finish the other one already?
5-4. Yeah, of course.
Okay. He's got a brown ale in a glass too.
It's no one festive.
It's a craft Pilsner.
Yeah.
So 5-4. I'm just gonna enjoy it from the can, yeah.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Hey, it's all good.
There ain't nothing wrong with enjoying a beer in a can.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, it's all
I
good.
drank many Miller Lights from a can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Mine would be. It used to be Milwaukee's Best. I know, it was a long time ago. And then
Milwaukee's Beast, yeah.
the
The
Beast.
beast.
Yeah, right. I don't care where you're from, you'll know that one.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the Beast.
My dad used to drink Old Milwaukee.
Yeah. Now it's Bush.
Yeah.
Bush beer. Good
I'll
old
say, so your dad was a
Bush.
fisherman, was he?
What?
I said, your dad's a fisherman, is he?
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Probably.
Let me see here.
Some PBR does.
Hey, what's happening, Hans? Give me a second. I'll try to get you the link here. I know Hans wanted to join.
You shut up the thing.
Keep cold.
Your camera's on the other side, buddy.
Let me
I
see.
moved on to this one.
Ooh.
Brad knows what this is all
What
about.
did you, oh, yeah. That's some good stuff from Avery right there.
Avery, yeah. I haven't seen that one, I don't think.
Can you get Bell's beer out there, Earth? Where you're at?
Yeah, we get bells.
Hey,
Everybody gets bells except for Virginia.
Hey, Earth, how did you connect to the YouTube Messenger with me? You said what did you do?
Look, there's a YouTube.
You would
message
ask
now?
me that, wouldn't you?
Well, Hans, I'm going
I gotta figure
to try to get the link for Hans, and I'm trying to think how.
I think what I did is I linked you through the Hangout app, and then it brought me over to like YouTube, and I was able to friend you somehow.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to learn how to do. Yeah, right.
Or maybe it was Google. I don't know.
I'm thinking it may
I'd
have
have
been
to go through
Google
the process
back then.
again.
Yeah. They make it so confusing anymore.
Yeah, no, I think I did it through the Hangout apps. So you
Right.
click on like one of
Oh,
the
the
Hangouts,
app,
and then
okay.
you click the three. What is it? The three
Yeah.
three bars, and then check the people in the chat,
Okay.
and you go down and click on them, and then you send them a message. And I think that's how I got
remember
over to
something
YouTube.
like that. Yeah. I can't navigate my way there, but sometimes it does it for me. It's like you want to do this, and I go through the list, and it's like, yeah, that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and not that one, that one, and that one, that one. But
Yeah,
I
they don't make it easy.
find that. I don't know where to go to find that. But sometimes it asks and it shows a lot of what it suggests, and I use those.
Let's see.
Because Google shut down now, so you can't do nothing there.
Yeah, Google. Yeah. Ever since Google bought the YouTube, it's kind of I don't know. I think it's going a little bit downhill, pretty much.
Yeah, they don't make it easy to try and communicate. That's for sure.
Right. They're making it harder for us.
You got to go through like 40 hoops just to get
And
there.
then they're penalizing all the small people.
Mm-hmm. Rant.
Oh.
Rant.
I was about to rant. It was in me. I'm like, I'm going to just relax. I'm going to relax here. Yeah. It was coming. It was definitely coming. And then Ronnie S says, "Cheers, Rajay. Cheers, Drunken. Cheers, Ronnie." Eastman said, "Has anyone been to Delirium in Belgium?" I haven't. I mean, I haven't been to Belgium now. I want to go to Belgium at some point, which I will, but when I go to Belgium and I come back, I might just become a monk because they make such good beer over there.
Right.
So kind of push that out a little in their vacation plans. Like,
Never had a passport.
third party retirement fund. Yeah.
Going to Belgium.
Yeah, Belgium's definitely on the list. I don't know. Have any of you guys been to Belgium or anything?
I'm not negative. No, sir.
I said, what'd you say, 420?
Yeah, Belgium's nice, but you got to know how to speak French.
Yeah. I had French for like 2 years back in the day. I can still read some of it. I can't go fully fluent, but
Yeah.
I would like to pick it back up. Problem is, I didn't know many French people in America, so I lost it, you know.
Down here, you're better off learning Spanish. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I took Spanish too. Yeah.
I know the English and then Spanish, so
Yeah, you have some accent in school. I like it, but no, you speak our language well. Right? You do very well. Yeah, you do very well.
Eastwind said his best bet is to lock himself in the garage on Saturday night. New Hampshire here, so he's up in New Hampshire. He's up there with Bumpy, where Bumpy's at. Good beer territory.
Up there in the Bumpy area.
That's great beer territory. Yeah,
Yeah, you can find a couple of decent ones there.
just a few, just a smidge, right?
Just a couple.
Yeah.
Being a professional, I like the term ATF because it's like a shopping list. You know, alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. So
Yeah. I tell you what, this chocolate quad is going down rather easily.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that barista, that's a good one.
you got Earth in California. I mean, even this pistol, even this magazine, and this suppressor is felony in your state. So
Yeah.
What you showing us, Cat Daddy? Easy killer. What you got there?
Yeah, no kidding.
Right now, we're on the internet, yo. We're on the internet.
magazine, and I got a Gemtech Thunder suppressor. So even those two things there are just two felonies in California. So
In California, yeah.
So put that away. That's a nasty weapon right there.
Well, he's okay on that.
protection. So I've got the HK91 and SA58. So
Hey,
I mean,
look, if you remember nothing else tonight, no matter how drunk you get, if shit breaks out, I want to be on your side.
I won't even wake up the dogs here.
Just remember me.
Are you drinking OD right now, Eric, or you're
No. This
That's
is
just the one you
for
brought back.
for the brass monkey.
Oh,
Brass monkey.
Yeah.
Well, notice it's 42, not 40.
so is that going to be like the upcoming Monday night? You're going to do that?
Can't say. I can't say.
Well, you got to say if you want people to tune in.
Come on.
Well,
See, like why nobody show up? Well, you didn't tell anybody you were doing it.
Actually, I'm going to do some of this because to do the brass monkey, you got to put it right down here to the label. So I'm going to be doing this for
Not the
Monday,
42.
and then the following Monday, I'm going to do the brass monkey.
Well, you should play Brass Monkey in the background when you do it.
Here's how you feel.
There. I knew it's coming.
I got this.
Hell,
I
if
know
was
you didn't
drink
get
this
that
now
from
after
Florida,
all the other
so-
beers I had, I'd be 3 sheets gonna win.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's look at this. Look at this. Cold wind blue.
Cold blue.
That's funny. Hey, cheers! Yeah, cheers to some Brass Monkey. Cheers to beers.
Classic.
See here.
Classic album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Hans, I just sent you the link back on your message, and then Eastwind, I sent you the link too in case you want to join as well.
I got the hand.
And feel free to. There's Hans Gomez in the house. What's
Hey,
up,
how you
Hans?
doing?
Good. How you doing, brother?
Everything good. I'm at a hotel, man.
So where are you at now, Hans?
I'm in Winter Haven, Florida.
Nice.
Hey, what's up, Hans?
Are you on vacation or traveling for work or?
Just traveling for work, on the weekend I don't work, so
Yeah. So you had a little bit of partying tonight then, probably.
by myself drinking beer, that's it.
Party for one.
Here there's no such thing. Like here, there's no such thing as partying, bro. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Well, now you're not drinking alone. You got 6 of your closest friends with you.
Well, Winter Haven
Thank you.
Winter Haven isn't one of the top spots that people say, "Hey, I want to go party there in Florida."
No, man, here is boring, bro.
Yeah.
So
This is our
boring.
excuse for drinking alone. Hey, well, my friends were with me online.
That's right.
Hey, it's better than driving drunk, Hey, let's get this right. We can all fall asleep right here in our chair, and we wake up and our glasses are under our feet, but it's okay.
That's all right.
Anybody. You haven't hurt anybody,
And when you do that, you make Eric happy because you weren't out on the road.
Exactly.
If you're out on the road, I'm gonna beat your knees in with a baseball bat.
So what are you drinking, Hans? Hans is a first-time person on the stream here on the channel as well. So I know Hans from Joe D's show as well. So
I'm drinking Rome City IPA.
Rome City. Okay. All right.
Nice.
Very good though.
What do you think? Yeah.
Where does it come from?
Are they one of the local ones there out of Florida?
Is that another Miami beer?
No, this is not from Miami. This is, I think, Lakeland, Florida.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lakeland.
Lakeland. Yeah.
It's fairly local, yeah.
It's from Brew Hub Brewery, and but the beer, like, it's so crazy because the beer comes from a place where the beer's not that popular, but this is one of the popular ones in Florida.
Okay.
Very good. You'd be surprised. It's very cheap for a 6-pack.
Everybody's getting Roger.
My ears.
Coming for you, Rod.
Ready? Come in.
Rod J deals catching like wildfire.
Yeah, no, right.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna get a Rod J stamp and make that video.
Yes, that's right.
Rod J deals. So, big question of the weekend: am I the only one, or have you guys not seen Avengers yet either?
Nope.
I have not seen it.
Okay.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to see it at some point, but I just don't want to go where there's like tons of people there, and
At 2 o'clock on
you're
the
elbow to
Tuesday.
elbow with people.
2
Well,
o'clock
they
on
Might
Tuesday.
have to wait 2 or 3 weeks.
Well, they got showings here like at 12 o'clock at night and stuff that, you're getting out around 3 in the morning. Watch
Yeah,
Avengers, go to Waffle House afterwards. I mean,
Right?
That's
I'm hanging with
that's
Rod
common
tonight.
though, isn't it?
yeah, pretty much. I mean, if you're out at 3 o'clock, you want something to eat, you end up at like a Waffle House.
Yeah. I'll go, and 420 can be 420 can be our backup. I don't care what neighborhood you go in. He's got it covered. No, you don't show it. No. That's good. No.
Hey,
That's
Ron,
good.
how
You get
many,
a proper D1.
That's awesome.
how many you had?
Nuclear weapon. That's
How many have I had?
Yeah.
I had a 12 ounce earlier of the Mango Kush from Sweetwater, and then I had 12 ounce of the Dark Horse smoked Fort Stout or Fort Smoked Stout, and then I just had this one here, the Barista Chocolate Quad, like 25 ounces. So, been a light night.
Oh, yeah. Just chilling.
Yeah.
Have you, Rod? Have you had that the bourbon barrel aged Plead the Fifth I sent you?
Not yet. It's in the cooler right now, but I'm going to have it pretty soon. I've had to cycle through so much beer lately. It's kind of like I finally got down to maybe like 5 or 6 boxes that aren't in the cooler. So right now, my backlog, I've got 55 videos again that I can still upload.
Hippie. Yeah. I'm a week and a half behind.
Yeah.
As I do it, I edit it, send it out. I'm sloppy like that.
Well, the good thing is when I'm in Jamaica in a couple weeks, I'll have videos already set to go to share with you guys. So
There you go. There you go.
Have you got a boat, Rod?
do what?
Have you got a boat?
Have I got a buzz? Not
Have you got
really.
a boat? A boat, like a boat, like a water.
Oh, a boat? No, I don't have a boat. No,
Okay.
I'm not really near. I mean, we got the Ohio River, not really near a lake or anything.
I've got a Chris Craft boat, so that's why I'm wearing my New Tahoe Marina shirt here.
Nice. And welcome Eastwind in the house, one of our newer viewers to the channel. Welcome. He's like, you guys are having a great time. So come on in. Come on in. Doors open.
Yeah. Welcome in, bro.
So he's up in New Hampshire. So what's going on up there?
It's cold and rainy, but thanks for
Jameson and Natty Ice are keeping you warm, right?
it definitely will. It definitely will.
There you go. Yeah. You can get your camera right now. That's perfect. You got it right. You got it right. Cheers. Nice to meet you. Drinking one. Yeah. Oh, hell. All the damn guns, Harley. Come on.
A drunken one has his peace sign in the background.
I'm peaceful.
And he lives in Texas, so drunken one you think would have a gun too.
We're showing pieces, are we?
Well, if he has them, they're not out for display. Okay.
Yeah, we roll. Used to, you could get away with that. Used to, back in the day, a cowboy's truck would have two guns in his back window. Cheers. Wow, what you drinking?
Cheers. Shot, baby. Shot.
Uh-oh.
Cheers. What was that?
Jameson. You gotta like some Jameson.
Oh, Jameson. Oh, he's probably said that in the chat and I missed it. All right. Cheers to Jameson.
So let me ask you. So you like the regular Jameson? Have you had the Caskmates? Do you like those Jamesons as well?
I've tried that as well, but I drink so much I can't afford to use that stuff.
Good answer. Good answer.
Nice.
Honesty's always the best policy.
Yeah, good answer. Right. Cheers to that.
Hey, Rod.
Refill.
Do I look intoxicated?
Do you look intoxicated?
Yeah.
I've never seen you before.
You got a little bit of the glass eye going, but you're all right.
Am I missing something?
Do you
like hang out and shit?
Do you feel intoxicated, Hans?
How do you feel?
What?
You look thirsty. You look thirsty. Maybe you should do another.
I've seen guys a lot worse than you on streams before, so I knew they were intoxicated, but you're still doing okay.
You're not slurring your speech yet. You're still doing okay.
Did you go on Joe's show earlier?
No, I didn't go on Joe's show.
I know, Earth, you went on there. I didn't get a chance to get on there. You were on Joe's show earlier, right? For a little bit?
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah. I was uploading some videos. I kind of looked in for a little bit, but I didn't get a chance to hang around or say anything, really.
Earth, what's your beverage of choice now? Because I heard you crack one open.
I am drinking my go-to Pacific Drift IPA. It's a collaboration with Mission Brewery from San Diego.
Nice.
The Earth's trying to keep pace with me here. But now that Eastwind has the Jameson, I may have to crack open a bourbon and do a couple here.
Trying to show us up, aren't you? Aren't you, Rod? Trying to show us up. $180 a bottle bourbon, man. Some fine Scotch.
What are you drinking now for 20?
You went sideways.
I got the Hot Rod.
Bro, Hans, turn your camera.
What is that one? No, he's straight on ours.
Sideways? He's not.
The hop ride.
There you go.
There you go. Hold on. Oh, you started out wrong. Okay.
Oh, I must start out. Yeah.
Oh, Todd, you went to Deck and the Nails. Which one is that one?
It's the pecan pie. Pecan pie.
Is it pecan or pecan? Is it pecan or pecan? What does everybody usually say?
Pecan. I call it pecan. Pecan.
Pecan.
Some people say pecan.
I say pecan.
I say pecan.
How many do people say apricot? And how many say apricot?
Apricot. It's apricot.
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 I don't believe I've ever had to say that name, so I don't know.
Apricot.
Isn't that a fruit or something?
All right, I know Eric and Todd's answer, but is it aunt or is it aunt?
Oh yeah.
Aunt.
There you go.
Aunt.
It's definitely on.
Yeah. You're just trying to fit in. Quit it.
He's a drinking game.
Okay. Mayo or fucking Miracle Whip?
Always Miracle Whip.
This could take forever.
Miracle Whip is the devil.
The devil.
It's a fucking salad dressing.
So we go that route. So with wings, is it blue cheese or is it ranch?
Blue cheese.
Always blue cheese.
Blue cheese.
Fuck ranch.
Either.
Fuck that ranch.
Butter or margarine?
420.
Oh, butter. You gotta go butter over margarine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Butter
over margarine.
I said butter or margarine.
Butter.
Who eats margarine though?
Is it homemade butter?
No, Killarney's butter.
Come on, Earth. What are you doing? Churning your own?
Hell yeah. If you're
I know
churning
it's quiet for a minute because they're like, what?
Put in work.
That would be putting in some work.
That would be.
Churn your own butter in San Diego, buddy. I gotta give you props.
homemade. What the hell, Earth?
You can tell him by the look on his face.
Earth's got the local Amish community by his house or something.
Somebody's got to be from the country on this panel. Come on. Come on.
He's like, is it wash or is it wash?
Oh boy!
Depends on how old you are.
Is it crick or is it creek?
Crick.
I've never in my life ever heard anybody ever
My
call it
grandmother
that.
used to say that. But instead of saying up in Michigan when it's Battle Creek, she always said Battle Creek. It's Battle Creek.
I say creek.
I think Crick is like north of Colorado, east or west of the Mississippi, and then it goes Creek when you're, east and south.
Yeah.
Does anybody even know what a holler even is?
Yes.
I went to school at WVU. Of course I know what a holler is. That's what I found out at West Virginia about a holler.
It's deeper than a holler. I know you've heard that old country song.
Yeah.
What the hell is a holler?
Yeah.
Isn't it the lowest point between like?
You leave it to drunken one to keep it real.
Yeah, I mean, it blew my mind when I first heard about a holler. Like, what are you talking about? They're like, oh, they live in a holler down in, whatever part of West Virginia. Like, what? What is that?
Is it a cord of wood?
Yeah.
Yeah. You never want to get a tornado in a holler because that's not good because he's bouncing around.
Hey, Rod, is it? Rod,
Hey,
is
what's a holler though? What are you talking about?
And Rod's looking it up
Hold
right
on,
now.
hold on. Somebody, Eastwind was asking me something, and then Hans was as well. A holler is basically in the ground where it's like the community is kind of inside at a lower point than what it is from actual level. So it's almost like you have to drive into lower type area to get into the holler. It's like a one way in, one way out type thing.
Oh, okay, so it'd be like the valleys. I've never.
Yeah,
been.
like a valley, really. So in between like the mountains and stuff is a holler.
I'm like Winter Haven right now.
You what?
Winter Haven.
Oh, Winter Haven. No, Winter Haven doesn't have a holler because they're like barely at sea level. So I'm in Florida.
Sounds like it though.
I mean, they'd be underwater in the holler.
Sounds like a bunker. to me.
You'd be drowned in the holler. And
It sounds like it. Yeah, right.
Little bubbles.
Is Winter Haven over by the Panhandle?
It's a safe
No.
place.
It's by Orlando.
Oh, okay. Orlando.
It's in a swamp.
By the swamp, basically. Yeah.
What were you? Somebody else was asking me something too. I thought.
Yeah, Rod. I'm sorry.
Okay.
This is your channel. This is your channel that you're hubbing this off of, Rod.
Yeah, this is my channel here. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I just want to fucking be thankful that I'm not the drunkest one on my channel. There's always someone else.
That's always a plus.
Right.
It's always that other guy.
Well, we're not on your channel, but give it time.
Yeah.
if you have D1 around, you're never the drunkest one usually.
Yeah.
Come on.
Wow.
That's a praise to drunken one though. That's a praise.
I mean, he's got the name. He has to live up to the name, right?
That's right.
So-
That's right.
Yeah, you did pick the name, so it's kind of precarious.
It's been for a while. Yeah, it's been for a while. I just started out. I used that name when I was geocaching. Go look up geocaching. Right.
Let's see. Cheers to Ace. Cheers to Ace.
You have a news guy on the team. All right, click your bell.
Click your bell.
Yeah, they're ringing the bell. Right.
All the S words. I didn't say all the S words, and I don't know who's watching or if he's going to save this or whatever. But I don't need anybody causing any damn trouble.
Don't get me in trouble. That's all. Gotta tell Redbeard. Don't get me in trouble.
Inside, I don't want to get the annoyance here.
HWG happiness without guilt in the house says cheers at dinner, hitting that thumbs up chug. Thanks HWG for swinging by.
Oh yeah. He's a good guy. That one.
Do you guys still chug beers at any point? You ever do it like?
Yeah.
I'm not doing no goddamn 42-ounce chug of this.
Come on. Put your panties on.
I'll keep my panties on, okay? I'll keep them.
I made that shit up.
You guys have opened up a whole new world to me.
Oh yeah. You never look at YouTube to say it.
With us beer guys, it's bad. It gets bad sometimes.
Oh yeah,
it's fun. Yeah. It's fun though, you know.
It's early yet, so just hang tight.
We're like Al Bundy reliving our high school years. So.
Scored 3 touchdowns in 1 game.
It's 4, Todd. Get it
right.
Is
it 4? It's 4. It is 4. That's right. Yep.
Polk High history right there.
Polk High. It was Polk High, right?
Yeah, Polk High.
Yeah, it was 4. As soon as I said that, I knew it was wrong. I was like, no, that wasn't right. It was 4. It was 4. Earth's calling me out. Good looking out, though.
Yeah, I love that show. It wouldn't survive these times, that's for sure.
Well, I just saw earlier they're actually coming back for a one-night thing on either NBC or ABC, where they're going to have a live performance of All in the Family and the Jeffersons.
Wow. Oh, wow.
And they've got, like, Marissa Tomei is playing Edith. Woody Harrelson's playing Archie Bunker. The guy who's playing George Jefferson and Wheezy, but it's kind of like Jamie Foxx is playing George Jefferson, and can't remember who's playing Wheezy though. But anyway, it's kind of like, will it work? Everybody's kind of like, why do you got to do a remake? Hollywood, are you that bankrupt on thoughts? You have to come up with these remakes and stuff all the time,
right?
But
yeah, I do miss remaking all of these movies from the 80s.
They spent a shitload of money gathering all that talent together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they spent a mint.
Yeah. Well,
you probably don't even want to know Drunken One.
They said Norman Lear wanted to prove he could do the show again in today's times, where he's like 96 years old. It's like he's probably not even going to remember doing it. I mean, he's probably just trying to hold on to memories as best he can right now.
Shit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember my lines here.
Yeah. But those shows were like so classic. I mean, but I'm like, they didn't do Maud. Maud was a spinoff of All in the Family as well. And I think Good Times was too.
Yeah, I think Good Times definitely was.
Florida used to work for Maud, I believe.
Those shows are too controversial for this day and age.
Yeah, they would never make it today. You're right, Earth. I don't think they'd ever make the air today.
Do you think so?
People couldn't handle. I just saw a thing.
Too racial.
I saw a thing a few months ago that
whatever.
They said that some of the millennials had said they now found an issue with Seinfeld as being racial.
Oh, jeez.
Come on, man.
Controversial or politically. I'm like, you do know they were Jewish, right? They're talking about like the soup Nazi. I'm like, well, they are
like the biggest
Jewish kind of poking fun at it.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, they couldn't handle it.
Was that 420?
Yeah. Would you say 420?
He's like the biggest Jew in the world, Jay.
Well, no one told the millennials. I mean, they were just they were upset by it, kind of. I don't know.
Because of
Kramer, man.
What's the deal with all this beer review? All right. Hey, come on.
It's I don't know. I mean, the one thing about being a comedian is knowing how to walk that line between what may be reality and what's not, and kind of poking humor at it.
Like come on, bro.
You start trying to censor that, you're really taking away from the art form.
Yeah, you're walking that thin line, and it probably ruins the art because you have to be so politically correct. I'm just guessing.
Well, it's like earlier today, like on Facebook, one of my friends, I posted a thing about the Boy Scouts and all these scandals that are coming out. And it was like, I commented, like, it's kind of sad that, because I put on the thing from Canteen Boy from Saturday Night Live. And it's like, in this humor, it was actually coming from a place that's actually pretty sad if this stuff was actually happening. But it's like, we were kind of warned about kind of these things years ago when they kind of did this humor and skip, but nobody really went to pay attention to what was taking place there.
Okay.
It's just kind of crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame it's turned out that way. It really is,
Yeah.
It really is. It's a shame.
Good.
Even I think I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Go ahead.
No, I think even if you think about Mel Brooks when they did Blazing Saddles,
Oh yeah.
Send the so and so in there. And they're like, we can't do that. Send them in.
Yeah. Well, History of the World Part 1 too, when Mel Brooks did that one, and it was all about the way that Mel Brooks did those movies. It was about society taking a look at itself, like how stupid you are for having these kind of things out there, and it was making a humor out of it,
Exactly.
But I don't know, society's getting soft, I guess.
Yep, they are getting soft.
I'm just waiting for a new Blade remake that's more consensual to the regular people. We just can't.
Yeah.
We can't have black vampires with fucking swords running around. It's crazy.
It's funny because
it's not feasible.
He does want to do another movie to the series, so it'll be interesting if Marvel lets him do it or not. But
oh my god.
Yeah.
Once again, this is a great fucking stream, guys.
Oh, appreciate it. Well, that's why we do it, to have fun and stuff. I mean, I haven't done Hangouts on the channel in a while, but every Thursday night we do the Beer Flow show, which is just me, Eric, Todd, and another guy, Joe, who's not here. It's kind of more like a podcast type thing, but
he's out doing another hit, by the way.
Probably.
Yeah. It's Saturday, Eric. He's probably doing 2 or 3.
The more hits that Joe makes, the more other half beer he gets. So it keeps him driven in that regard. But then during, I thought, I'll bring back some of the Hangouts, have some fun and stuff. And there's definitely been some interest for people that wanted to join. Like 420 had asked me about coming on, and some other guys. And you know what? Bring it back and have some more fun. And we did the one last weekend on the 420 show, which was funny because 420 wasn't here. But we did a 420 show and talked about stuff.
I passed out early, so.
You passed out early?
One too many long yes.
Mickey's.
Yeah.
Drunken one, you'll appreciate this one.
Oh, yeah, so Mickey's. Oh, yeah.
Should I get my sunglasses and wear them when I drink this?
No, you don't have to do that. Unless
if you wear the sunglasses, you got to do the Corey song about wearing your sunglasses at night.
That's right.
I got to do the what?
I wear my sunglasses at night.
Yeah, Corey. What was Corey's last name on that song? That was
Corey Hart.
Corey Hart. Yeah. Eric, I don't know you don't know the song, Eric. I know you sung it.
Yeah, he's like, what
the hell are you guys talking about?
You know he's got that song on repeat. He just plays it over and over and over.
All right, Rod, I'm gonna let you go.
Oh, there it is. Somebody's playing it
out. All right, brother. Hey, thanks for swinging by, Hans.
See you, Hans.
Later, man.
Too much drinks, man.
Yeah.
420's got it going on now. Look at that.
Bottoms up, Hans. Cheers.
See you, Hans.
Hans. See you later, brother.
Yeah, bud.
There you go.
Yeah, I tried to figure
Yeah. That was what was that, like the 80s when that came out, I believe. So
Oh yeah, for sure.
yeah.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it was 80. Yeah.
I forgot what we were talking about Thursday night when the power went out. We had some good stuff going on Thursday night.
Oh, we were hip hopping it Thursday night.
Oh, we were talking about the old hip hop stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
last week we were talking about the old video game stuff.
Video, yeah.
That was good though. Todd was trying to improv.
Yeah, he was.
Damn it, I missed it.
So was you watching it, Earth, when the light went out? So I couldn't tell if anybody could hear me or not because I'm doing it from my phone, so I couldn't see any comments. I was like, I don't know what the hell. I'm gonna go get another beer. I'll be back.
all right.
Yeah, no, you were good.
So I was like, I don't know what's going on. Hey, what's going on? It's like whatever.
I had a monologue.
And then Rajay comes up with a little short video and he's in the dark. I'm like, oh, okay. Let's see what happened here.
What's that? What happened? Okay, I guess I missed that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, fucking power went right out. Like, well, the funny thing is, I was telling Todd before the show tonight. I didn't even realize I went back today to watch Gotham because that was on Thursday night. I usually watch that. And I went to pull it up on DVR, and it didn't even show because we were basically under a thundostorm tornado watch and warning the whole night. So it was all weather, like it was all red and everything like that. I'm in here doing a live stream, I had no idea. Like all hell was breaking loose outside.
Everybody doing the duck and cover thing. It's like, yeah, this isn't the right time.
And if I go, the power's out. I guess I go to bed. I'm like, hey, we're under a tornado warning right now.
Oops.
Figure, well, if it's the time, it's the time. If not, I'll see you in the morning.
So what actually happened? Did it go through or?
The show went through. It just cut off. I mean, I went out and then whenever Todd finished it ended. I gotta go back and finish watching it. But
did they ever figure out what caused the power outage?
Oh, it was just the winds. The winds blew out something.
Oh, okay.
And so like our subdivision just went like all totally black here. It was just totally out, and then some other parts around the area.
Pop transformer or something.
Yeah. But right after it happened, I heard sirens, so I know somebody may have hit something too. So, but it's like I didn't hear the main siren. The main siren that's not too far from my house, where you know it's a tornado siren. It's like, oh shit, run for the basement.
So Rod was he's talking about the show on Thursday night. You know, he's talking about snow.
Yeah.
He's got a remake of. There's like a remake song on there on the radio now.
Snow has a remake of a.
Yeah, it's like Snow and like Katy Perry and somebody else, and it's like snippets of that song.
You're just screwing me right now.
I'm being dead serious. Like we was in the car, my daughter, we had the radio on, and I was like, I started laughing. She's like, "We laugh." I was like, "We were just talking about this song like Thursday night, and it's like part of the Informer song, and Snow was actually on it." I was like, where'd this dude come? What rock did he crawl out underneath?
How does he get a remake? I mean,
I don't know. But it wasn't like a total remake of that song, but it had like, clips, part of the song is in it.
Informer, man.
Yeah, 30 years later. Remake.
Yeah. And it was like Katy Perry and somebody else. I don't even know who the other person was, but.
I mean, when I was in college, we did play it. People did like it, and they requested it and stuff. So it was a popular song back in the 90s.
The Informer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do this. I'm sorry, I was eating crow. I'm sorry, I'll be back.
It's, yeah. I don't think I have that. I think I might have had that at one point on a 12-inch as well, but I don't think I have it anymore here. I was listening to some music yesterday.
You had that on vinyl, Rod? You had that on vinyl, really?
I used to DJ back in college, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, spinning vinyl. Yeah, I got some vinyl.
Yep. That was still prime cassette time.
I broke out the cassette player the other day when I was smoking a cigar in the basement.
Nice.
Listening to some music, and I broke out the CD. I broke out the CD yesterday. With on the upcoming video, you'll hear like one of Nas's songs. I was listening to Rough House Greatest Hits when I was smoking a cigar outside.
Right.
And it was like Lauryn Hill and the Fugees, and it was Nas and
nice. Yeah, that's a good playlist right there.
Yeah. And it was like Crisscross was on there. It was all right. All right.
Crisscross.
We were trying to think of the night time what song we were missing for Crisscross. It was all right.
I love that.
You want to jump. And then Daddy make it jump.
That's why I hang out on the internet. Thanks, Eric.
Someone trying to rhyme, but they can't rhyme like this.
Some tells me Eric's wearing his pants backwards. I'm not sure, but
at this moment, I wish the stream was at a bar. Like you were on stage performing.
Oh, people be like, "Get that son of a bitch off the stage!" He sucks.
Sir, you're drunk. You need to go
home. Yeah, you wouldn't screw with people at a karaoke night. Me and my buddy one time, we were at a karaoke work after work. We had a function at one of the bars that was karaoke, and me and him got on stage and we did Ebony and Ivory. Except he sung the Ebony parts and I sung the Ivory parts.
Nice.
Either way, in a bar full of drunks, they're like trying to figure out what's going on.
You just fucking with us right now. What's going on?
So wait, right. Let me get this straight. You're a black guy?
On occasion.
That's funny. Yeah, I'm sure they were all twisted with that. Right?
People are looking like, what? What's going on?
I've had a lot to drink to be able to string that shit together. Yeah. I'm sure y'all had a great time with that.
Oh yeah, you gotta spice it up a little bit for sure.
Yeah, hell yeah.
There it is.
Voorhees, what's happening? Jason Voorhees says, "Whoa, full house."
Yeah.
That white Jamaican music, man.
I don't think we ever had Jason on there. Jason wanted to come in. We could get him in.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Rowdy, I ever stepped my bounds. You know what I'm talking about. We're on the same page, you and I.
About what?
Well, I don't want to bring out in public's eye or whatever. I invited somebody onto one of Rod's panels one time, and I didn't ask Rod first, and that's just what you're supposed to do. You might, in the chat where you pop up, you might ask in here, which nobody else in the outside world can see that stuff, just us. But I invited somebody in, and Rod gave me a finger shaking, and I respect him, and I did it again accidentally. It's been a long time ago that happened. And I'm like, everybody knows Jason Voorhees, you know. So I'm thinking, I just invited him.
Oh, you're talking about Jason? Jason's never been on. Jason could come in if he wanted to.
Right. It wasn't up to me to ask, does he want on? Because you might not want him on here. And again, getting back to that, I've been. That's true. All right, that's what that's about. Now that y'all know, right? It took him another 3 minutes of your life. Oh yeah, you got the other one. Everybody's struggling. Hey, dumbass, you need to cart your fat lazy cunt. I mean, wait. Whoa! You went too far. Anyway, get your butt to bed, and it's gonna do that for another hour or two. Sorry. You said that C word. What for? I'm sorry.
And it was at this point that Eastwind felt better about himself being here.
I do. I still do.
Yeah, you're not the most redneck.
I'm redneck.
What's sad is they'll know us more before we know them.
Yeah.
My name's Chris, by the way. Yeah.
So Eric.
Yes, sir.
Overall, how did the NFL draft turn out for you?
Well, after the first round, I didn't watch it, so
he was done with that tight end pick.
Well, I'm surprised that they took the guy from Hawaii. Just a little of that I've read, he's got like many red flags. I'm surprised Detroit or that Quinn took him, but I'm gonna do a full wrap up here probably within the next week, so you're gonna see how that come out.
So.
Sounds like politics to me.
Something's going on, man. I don't know if it's politics or if it's just dumbassery or what. Knowing the Detroit Lions, it's probably dumbassery.
No, in this day and age, wouldn't put it past it.
I'm surprised the Giants took that kid from Duke in the first round.
The quarterback?
Yeah,
there was a lot of people commenting on that online as well.
What?
Yeah.
Just remember,
that was like the sixth pick or something, wasn't it?
The Las Vegas Raiders.
Las Vegas Raiders. So is it this upcoming year is the first year the Raiders are playing in Las Vegas?
Next year they're going to be
done and everything? Okay.
Yeah.
Do
they got the stadium built out there, 420?
Yeah.
Do they? Okay. Where's it going to be at? Like where the racetrack is and all that up that way?
Yeah, it's to the racetrack. They have a shoot for people that are constructing the stadium. So, but we already have number plates for Las Vegas Raiders. So
nice.
We got the Golden Knights and the Raiders. So okay.
Yeah, the Golden Knights. The NHL was like, we'll never do that again.
We couldn't cover from that goal We couldn't recover from that fall. It was a
But
shit
still,
fall.
for being an expansion team, it was awesome that you guys made it that far.
Yeah, we were there. We were there, but NHL, you know.
All right.
But yeah, you guys have to get the Skittles ready for Marshawn Lynch in Las Vegas.
That's right.
The Skittles. What, he has to have Skittles before his games.
Marshawn Lynch, he Skittles during the course of the game.
Does he really?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be interesting to see Oakland driving to Las Vegas for the game.
Yeah.
All their followers.
I bet they'll do it. I bet they'll do it.
Probably going to be a
party weekend
in
for
Las Vegas.
That'll be a party weekend for the fans.
How far of a drive would that be?
It's 4 from LA, from Vegas to LA.
Probably like 7 to 9 hours.
Damn.
Yeah. It's kind of funny how they tied that into Ballware. So
that's what I was just going to say, right?
Yeah.
It's like they're kind of up to date on all their,
Yeah.
Well, let me put it this way:
true to life.
If you go the speed limit, it's 4 hours. Now, being in LA traffic, you don't know what that's if that's going to be 4, if it's going to be 5 or 6.
Yeah.
You won't go to the speed limit. You can go 100 all the way, and then HP, they never look at you twice. Never.
Yeah.
Now, how's far Vegas from you, Earth?
For me, it's roughly like 350 miles.
Well, it ain't that far then. That's about 3.5 hour drive.
Well,
100.
I was gonna say,
it's like 3
going fast.
You're right. It just depends on how when you get through it, when you leave.
Yeah.
If you drive it like early morning, it can be like 3.5 hours.
Yeah, you can drive 100 miles per hour and they won't stop you. There's no way. They just light you up and you can keep going. They won't stop you.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, there's a lot of highway patrol out there on that, so they don't.
No, they won't stop you.
It's heavy drugs.
Maybe out in Vegas it might be like that.
I mean, Vegas, maybe where there's desert and stuff, you're wide open, maybe. But...
Yeah, you can't expect to stop for the speed limit 75. You go into 100, they won't stop you. They won't stop you at all.
I know they'll give you 5 or 10, but 25.
It's a crapshoot. It all depends on the night you leave and
they'll indicate your lights
if they got other stuff going on.
And then you just keep going. But it's not petrol, so I can creep around quietly.
Sounds like 420's done that a few times.
Oh yeah.
Speaking from experience.
Yeah. 110 miles per hour, 110 miles per hour all day.
Yeah. Well, look at that.
Yeah, you definitely can, and there's some stretches where you can open up those legs, but it's a risk.
Hey,
Tyler Mansell's in the chat. It's been a while. Welcome back, man.
Tyler, what's going on, brother?
And then Gabriel Soleil is in the house. Welcome, Gail. He said from Phoenix to Las Vegas, 4 hours, 20 minutes.
I just want to say, hey, Ken and Drunken One, thanks for being here, and I'll follow you from now on. It's midnight here, so I got to go to bed. But thanks, guys. It was great meeting you all.
Hey, great meeting you. Thanks for following.
Good talking to you.
Yeah,
I'll check out your channel, too, on some stuff. So
I don't have much. I just do drunken live streams.
Well, that'll work in well.
Nothing wrong with that.
I can tell my best.
Cheers, buddy. Thanks for joining.
Thanks, man.
So I said, look, bitch, I'm Rick Rod J.
He switched from Rick James to Rod J. That's funny.
Rod J.
That's why I was like, huh?
I'm Rod J, bitch.
Rod J, bitch.
That's awesome.
I can't do the American accent for too long.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab.
That's got to be your intro now, Rod. Up, Rod J, bitch.
Rod J, bitch.
And Dave Chappelle probably lives about 60 minutes from me, 70 minutes or so. He's just up past Dayton from where I live at.
Yeah, he lives in Ohio. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not too far from me.
Oh, is that where he lives? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's up in Yellow Springs, Ohio, which is just north of Dayton. So, like, what are you going to do? Meet him. Like, what are you going to do? Like, I'm going back to your house for pancakes.
Wait, did somebody say pancakes?
Prince was the
Dave
best.
Chappelle said pancakes.
Yeah.
Pancakes. Wait a second.
What'd you say, 420?
His impression of Prince was the best ever.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do all the cool stuff while I'm gone.
Hey, what's up, Eclipse Brew and Steven in the house? Said, hey, guys, just here listening in. Welcome, brother. Hey, I couldn't do the uploads of your beer talking to my wife, a.k.a. attorney, but
oh, shit.
they were delicious.
I'm an attorney. Whoa.
Attorney.
They were good. They were delicious. They were on point. So I'll say that for sure. Yeah, I was advised not to do an upload of them, but I know Bumpy did on his, and I think Craft Beer Pours did on his as well.
Oh, that one. Yes, sir. Yes.
They were pretty good.
Right. If you know, you know. If you don't,
yeah.
I'm gonna tell it. But yeah. It's advised. I wouldn't do it myself if I were like employed. I'm self-employed, but I personally would do it. But if I had a company that I worked under, probably not.
Yeah.
You know?
If I was retired and everything at that point, yeah, sure.
Discriminating, yeah, it's quite discriminating.
But I love the experience of being able to, yeah.
Yeah, I bet you did. Cheers to that, right? When's the last time you did something like that?
Oh, yeah, right.
Right?
It's like if I go to Amsterdam, don't ask the question if you don't want the answer.
That's right.
Exactly.
It's like,
I've been to Amsterdam, and I can tell you that there's no question that I hasn't been to Amsterdam.
Where's Waldo?
Oh, I haven't got a Waldo's Ale this year yet.
I haven't either.
Yeah, Amsterdam and Belgium are on my list for sure. Oh, so are Ireland.
I've been to the Amsterdam airport.
You've been to the Amsterdam airport?
Yeah.
Did they have a bakery in the airport?
Yeah, they did. They did have a bakery in the airport.
Like, I'm gonna need these to go.
For my son, he's 10, and he said, who thinks that Lee Oswald shot President Kennedy?
That what?
That he's doing a report on who shot President Kennedy.
Oh, who shot President Kennedy? Okay, yeah.
You think Lee Oswald shot President Kennedy or not?
Oh,
come on.
American history on the show.
Let's see how.
He's turned the page, didn't he? He just turned the page right there.
I think he may have, yeah. I think he may have been one of the shooters. I don't know if I fully think he did the whole thing himself. I think he was involved, but he may not have been the only one involved, is what I'll say.
Yeah. Okay.
Depends on which conspiracy theory you believe.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
I agree with you there, Rod. I think it was multiple.
It was even the one guy got to him. What was it? That shot him in the crowd when they were bringing him through. That shot him when all the reporters were there. It's kind of like you would never get that access to someone that did a shooting like that. I mean,
there's a
Ruby or something.
Yeah.
Ruby.
Yeah. It's like, how did you get that access to be able to get that close to shoot him after he had done something like that? You know.
Right.
And his name was Jim Falls.
Who's Jim Falls?
The guy that shot him?
The guy
F-I-L-E-S. That's the guy that shot. That's just the guy that shot Kennedy.
The second guy?
Yeah. He was aiming for the eye, and he hit blew out. That's My son was born at Buckland Memorial Hospital in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he has done a paper on the JFK assassination, and he was aiming this shooter was aiming for the eye here on this blue eye. It was a mercury-filled 222 fireball round.
Well, I haven't seen anything on that yet, but
I
mean, there's definitely different theories out there.
Why do you say that? Is that something current that you've heard, or you knew this all along?
No, he has done his own research. So Jim Falls is in prison in Illinois, and he said he aimed for the eye, and shot.
Yeah.
And impacted the septal parietal brain, blew at the back. So,
wow,
he's very interested in this.
It sounds like it. Yeah, it sounds like it for sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
For year 10, he is doing this report on what happened here. So
interesting. Yep. Gabriel said he had one 12-ounce bottle of Samuel Adams Cold Snap.
Hurry!
Nice.
Actually do like Cold Snap though for
I
Samuel
like Cold
Adams.
Snap too.
Yeah, it's not a bad one. That's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad cold.
Oh snap!
Oh snap!
Eclipse said you scaredy cat D1. Are you afraid D1 of something? Eclipse put in the chat you scaredy cat D1. You said you wouldn't do it either, I think, when I was saying it.
Oh no! Okay, that was a while ago when we were talking about the other beer and Eclipse sent. Yeah.
Now, Drunken One, is that a soundboard I see right there?
Oh yes, sir. Yeah, it's a 12 track. It's an old board. It's an old analog board. I've had it since I used to do karaoke, and it's really awkward now because I got headphones on. I never do, but I moved some wires around. I'm trying to hear our new buddy. What's his name? That guy. He's hard to understand.
Oh, 420.
420,
Isn't karaoke Japanese for tone deaf?
For tone deaf? I don't know.
Nice.
It is a Japanese word, I believe.
It's a Japanese word, yeah. They did start karaoke.
Oh, in Japan they love karaoke, from what I know.
So Drunken One, did you like host karaoke?
Yeah, host karaoke. Yeah, it's the same old gear I had from years ago. I'm trying to the other way. It's just a couple of like towers or whatever. I can maybe round. They're about like waist high towers. I got like 12s and 10s and some tweeters across top. A couple of those. And of course, I could use another bigger system if I wanted to. And then I've got just a little. It's a small system actually. It's only 250 watts to be honest. But PA watts are different than like car audio watts. Car audio watts, you could have 250 watts, and that's just your receiver, you know. And then of course you'd build it up with amplifiers and crap. Why am I talking about all this shit? Anyway,
because I asked.
PA watts, it's a bunch more. 250 watts. It's loud enough in here with the little bit of amplifiers and stuff I have to, like, if you're wearing pants, your if I crank it up, your pant legs will shake against your leg. You know, it hits pretty damn hard. You know,
that's what she said.
I was just gifted some stuff. Okay, real quickly, I was just gifted 2 monitors. I could pan you around and shit. Anyway, about 2 foot tall, about 14 inches wide. It's got an 8.
Easy.
Yeah, it's got an 8. Yeah, right. Easy. Don't spin the camera for fuck's sake, you know. I was they were going to throw them away. Two Polk audio monitor speakers and a freaking subwoofer that's like you plug it in. It's 500 watts. It's a Yamaha. So yeah, it's become thunderous in here almost.
The drunken one's not telling you his fantasies to become Dr. Dre.
That's right. It's a dark secret.
Yeah.
Trying to get more clues looking on the wall behind him.
Right.
It's going to take more time.
So drunken one, did you like set up at parties or something and do that, or?
Yeah. I worked at 3 different places. I worked at 2 different bars and one VFW hall.
Okay, cool.
There, but yeah, so there's a bunch of moving gear. Again, my system's not real big, but weird thing is, I was riding a motorcycle then. It was my buddy that loaned me his old Bronco 2, his Ford Bronco 2, and I'd load my little bit of gear in there and take off to the next one. And yeah, it was a drink fest. Yeah, I rode motorcycle back in the day, and it wasn't a proud bike to ride. It was great in town, but.
So would you sing? Would you sing too?
I sang also. Yeah, I sang also. These were. I don't. The laser discs. They were laser discs, the size of like an album.
Oh yeah. Oh, there you go.
And the hole in the middle. The hole in the middle of this laser disc, Pink Floyd The Wall, I might add.
Nice
condition too. But the hole in the middle was like the size of a 45, like the smaller records, right?
Yeah.
Remember? And so we had this little we had a bunch of the little notebooks or whatever, and it said like it'd be disc 4 side B, because they were double sided, song 3, and it was Carry Me Away, whatever. I'm just making up shit now. Anyway, so they'd write this on some little scraps of paper and they'd give them to me. And so I had 2 of those players, which I still have both of the players, but I don't have the discs anymore because the discs belonged to the bar owner. It was like a whole milk crate full of these discs, and that's quite a bit of music to listen to. It really is double-sided, full. So it made for a pretty good show. And when they wouldn't sing, I'd sing, or I'd put something else on, whatever, just some stuff to keep everybody going. I got paid.
Disappeared in smoke.
I swear to God, I got paid $60 for the show, and I'd run for 4 hours. I got paid $60 for the show and all the beer I could drink.
That's what Gary say. Was your drinks free? Yes.
Yeah. This has been a long time ago. It has, but these speakers and the soundboard and all this equipment is from years and years ago, and I've kept up with it all. I've taken care of it. But yeah, it's mostly PV. The amp is Behringer. Not like y'all care, but anyway, it's good old equipment, and as long as you treat it well, it'll treat you well.
Yeah, I still got the speakers in my basement, or the ones from college I had.
How many are U.S. Veterans?
I'm not a veteran.
Oh, I am not a veteran. My kid is a Marine, ex-Marine. Well, wait, no such thing as an ex-Marine. He's a Marine, and he's been out for a bit. But yeah, he served two sentences. That's not the right thing to say.
2 tours.
2 tours. I'm not a military man.
I'm not either, but most of my family is.
U.S. citizenship. That's how I earned my U.S. citizenship, was from the United States Army. 19 kilo.
Salute. Right. Cheers to you, sir. Cheers to anybody who served, man. Cheers to anybody who served.
I was M1 armor crewman.
Yes.
Yeah, cheers to anybody who served. You got all my praises. Not that makes a damn bit of difference, but yeah.
4 deployments from Kosovo to Balkans, and I earned my U.S. citizenship that way.
I remember Kosovo in the 90s. Yeah.
But we had M1. We had M1 Abrams versus T-62, T-72, It was like Cadillac Eldorado versus Ford Granada. They had nothing. They had nothing. We decimated them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, my kid, he's got some wonderful weapons. The one that I looked up the one that he showed in the chat there, and it's an awesome. Oh, y'all seen it? Y'all seen it right there live? Or no, the one he just got. The one he just got. There's like an $1,800 weapon, man. Anyway, we're not here for that necessarily. Awesome weapon. My kid's got some things a lot like that. They're so cool looking that they look fake. You know, this is like a war weapon. You know, and it's a nasty thing. You know, that's what you want when you're doing that.
Let me see if I can do my American accent perfectly. I made first sergeant in the United States Army M1 2AD.
Congrats, excellent.
Nice.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Salute.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta get back out of these headphones. I'm not used to this stuff.
Stop trying to be Dr. Dre.
he's trying, isn't he? He's trying.
I tried like hell. I couldn't do it. I can't do the headphones. No, I can kind of hear him, out loud, but yeah.
Well, I turned them up a little bit.
Oh, thank you, Rod. I appreciate that. Yeah.
But I'll say Gabriel said if you could find Cold Snap because it's not sold out yet. Comes out January to March. Yeah, it's one of the winter beers before it hits spring that comes out.
Mickey's number 2.
Are you on Mickey's Beer Mouth again?
This is for Gabriel.
Whenever I see Mickey's, it just reminds me of like back in high school. Like my buddy, we used to get Mickey's, and me, him, and a couple of other friends, we would sit behind their house drinking them at night because he had a backyard. We would just sit back there drinking Mickey's back in the day.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, Eric. Are you trying to get a bad headache tomorrow? What's going on?
I think so.
You trying to hurt yourself?
He's like, I can handle it. I can handle it.
No, I'm not. But I am going to get off here, guys, because my eyes are getting heavy. So.
Yeah, I'm not going to be too far behind. I got to get up early in the morning, but not yet. I'm going to hang in there just a little longer.
Yeah.
Well, I'm out of here, guys. So have a good stream, guys. Take care, everybody. Have a good day.
Eric. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah. See you guys.
All right, brother. How we going? Enjoy Sunday. Yeah, tomorrow's Sunday. Kick back, relax.
Already.
Early Sunday morning, there's a guy, John Anelli. I don't know if y'all know him or not. I'm from
we know John. He does his Stout Sundays or whatever. Yeah.
Stout Sunday. Yeah, I don't know if y'all are into that or have any interest at all. It's
usually when he's doing it, I'm still sleeping because I catch party when I wake up. Yeah.
I know. Yeah. Can I drag my ass out of bed to be there? Sometimes I'm on the pedal, sometimes I don't show. Right?
I'm usually flipping over eggs. He's like halfway through the show.
Yeah, right. I know. Right. I gotta watch it. Man.
It's like, why are you starting out with a
stout? All week about that.
Start out with a beer first. Yeah. Yeah, right. When you being out on the West Coast, yeah.
Well, they do call it breakfast stout after all, right? What are you supposed to do? Right?
Yeah.
You drink it for breakfast.
It's late night for you. I'm still having dinner.
Yeah, we got a place here called Hangover Easy that does breakfast and lunch, and it's like you go there like on a Sunday, like at 10 o'clock, and it's like, oh, let's start drinking too because the taps are open.
Hangover Easy? Is that the name of the place?
They make good food too. Kind of like diner food, big portions.
Sure. Yeah. Nothing with that.
That's good hangover food.
Yeah. That's actually the last time I went is where I had Lily Capot at theirs. Yeah.
What's that about? What's that mean?
The Avery Brewing, the one that Ernst had earlier.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a breakfast. I'm sorry.
Oh, that beer I was saying, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking biscuits and gravy. I don't know. My mind got scattered or stuff, whatever.
Like around here, a lot of places are
I'm not a
chicken,
wheat beer
chicken
guy,
and waffles now. Yeah, it's a really good one.
Nice.
Like, I don't know if it's big down there where you're at, Drunken One in Texas, but I know like around here, like chicken and waffles are pretty big now.
Chicken and waffles. Okay, no, right.
I know where Earth is California chicken and waffle. I mean, California Roscoe's really started it. So
okay,
yeah.
Down here, I guess it would be like Chick-fil-A. They have their chicken is just you can get the chicken fingers or whatever.
But you can't get it on Sunday because they ain't open on Sundays.
No,
they are not. They are not. They surely aren't. But I'm talking about they have pretty good quality chicken there. You know, they know what you're doing. Like you were talking about a while ago, if you're doing one thing and doing it right, they're doing it right. They're not cheap, but they're always packed. You know?
Yes, they are.
Yeah,
but it's good food, man. It's good food. It is.
People will wait in line to get that chicken from Chick-fil-A.
I'm convinced they're pushing drugs or something through those lines. I don't know, because people are wrapped around the building for that chicken.
Yeah, exactly. It's just chicken after all. What's up?
It's good, but I don't know if it's that good.
But they do have the drive. They do have the drive-through game down though, because they're faster than fuck.
Yeah.
They got the little waitress, the girl, whatever, come out and she's putting in your order on the little laptop, or whatever, a little tablet.
Yeah, people wait a lot longer than I would wait to go there for sure. Like our Chick-fil-A right next door is Burger King. It's like, well, let's just go to Burger King.
Yeah, why not?
Sure. Just fast food after all.
That's right.
The easy option.
Fast food. There's a fast food place.
Let's just go next door.
Yeah, if there's a fast food place doing Rod J deals, it'd be Burger King, because like every week it's like a new deal from the King or something. It's like, what? How much? 10 nuggets, $1? What are you crazy?
Yeah, what?
I want to get 50 nuggets, thank you. Right? 50 nuggets.
I'll take 100 of them.
Yeah, right. Well,
Arby's may have the meat, but Burger King's got the deals.
That's right. Arby's, you got to take out a loan to go eat there.
Chicken and waffles place close enough by, then I'd definitely be hitting that spot.
Well,
chicken and waffles is good.
We got a Joella's chicken. That's a local chain. I don't know if you got them down there, Todd, where you're at.
Yeah,
but
Joella's hot chicken.
Yeah, if you get their chicken and waffles, off the hook. Yeah,
I've not been there yet. I want to go though.
Right.
Especially after Beer Fest. Well, you didn't come to the Beer Fest. We had the Reds Ballpark, but at the Reds Ballpark, right next, couple stores down, we have Joella's hot chicken, and that baby was smoking after doing Beer Fest.
Are they doing that one again?
They do that one in
we have
September.
Nando's chicken.
With chicken?
Yeah, in South Africa we have Nando's chicken.
Pretty good.
Nando's?
Yeah, it's excellent. It's like Portuguese style.
Yeah.
Okay. Portuguese, you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
I don't.
Yeah, spicy. It's got peri, which is like a hot sauce, but more flavor than heat. So
Yeah.
it's super good.
It's stupid good, he says, right? It's stupid good.
I know we went to Dominican Republic and they had some pretty good food there. It's almost like it was just fresher in Dominican Republic.
Like hole in the wall food?
No, I mean, it was just like fresh, like out of the ocean type stuff. Like Dominican Republic, their fruit was a lot better than we get here in America.
Wow.
Like the pesticides and stuff, I guess. But it just felt like the freshness. And the same thing when we went to Cancun in Mexico, where we stayed at. It was like you could just
poison
tell the
free.
difference. Yeah.
Good.
You're like, what the hell are we eating in America? Like, you know.
GMO.
Yeah.
It's all sprayed up and
Chemicals, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Glyphosate. Cheers to glyphosate, killing Americans every day.
Stupid Americans.
Monsanto cheers.
Well, it's not Monsanto anymore. They passed it on to the Bayer Corporation, the same one that makes your aspirin. That's Bayer. To get that Monsanto name off the market, and that's the only reason they did it.
Well, you would think like it should be like common sense for a lot of people to wonder why they won't label the food in America. In other countries are labeling what's actually in the food, but in America, it's like a big lobby to try to stop that from happening. That should be a red flag for a lot of people.
That's why they don't allow things like what we have here overseas. Overseas, they say, we ain't getting that in our country. We don't want
like
that
in Mexico, they didn't allow sweet and low. They had no sweet and low.
Exactly.
They don't allow it in there because of the saccharin and the cancer links to it. Yeah.
Just because your soda pop's 0 calories doesn't mean it's not filled with
No,
aspartame.
if it's used
Or
to clean glass boilers in coal weeds, then so
Yeah.
it's
If it's doing other stuff like that,
used around people.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. People are getting really sick over that stuff. I don't know if y'all want to get into that or not. I can do this.
Well, some people talk about the whole vaccine thing, like nothing's proven for the vaccine stuff. But I question the food supply if that's causing stuff for issues for people.
They're making us sick, and then they're making money off the pharmaceuticals instead. They are intentionally making us sick. What I wonder is the same people who are saying that this is okay. Do they feed their family this same food? I mean, how could you do this for a living, knowing that all these scientists have said you're gonna get cancer if you do this?
Yeah.
Are they feeding their children that cancerous food? What they know is cancerous because they've seen all the studies?
Yeah,
probably not.
But what kind of heart do you have to promote something that is going to kill people? Are you feeding that to your kid? All right, I'll be done with it from there. I'm sorry.
Probably not.
I know you do like.
Sorry, you've got an excellent point there.
Yeah.
I know. You do a lot of gardening and stuff, and we actually talked about starting a garden possibly as well, just because you don't know some of the stuff you're ingesting from some of the things now, and now they're actually pushing more stuff to not label, including some of the vegetables and fruit and all that kind of stuff, and you just don't know what's happening with some of the food chain.
Check out something called the Dirty Dozen. Excuse me, too much. Check out the Dirty Dozen, and these are the ones that you want to try to stay away from. And if you have to use them, rinse them well. And make sure you scrub them. They've got chemicals that you can put in your sink or whatever. Like you made a bath to try to get rid of all this crap. Check out the Dirty Dozen, and then that will help you on the way to that.
Yeah. We got GSHL TV in the chat. Cheers, Rod. You're a legend, my dude. Welcome, brother. He's up in Canada. He's probably going to hit his stream in a little bit because they go overnight on GSHL TV for sure.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. That's the funny crowd. They stay up a little later.
And Gabriel says, here in Scottsdale, Arizona, in the fall 2019, they're going to build a new fast food restaurant at Will be the first in Arizona. So I wonder if that fast food restaurant's going to be a healthy type one.
No.
Yeah. No?
No.
Fast food and healthy doesn't go together.
Fast food and healthy, yeah.
But there are some that out there that kind of do stuff like healthy type things. I mean, but
you have to at least try.
The true nature of fast food, you don't think about it being healthy options.
Hell no. Right. Yeah. You go to any of these big restaurants, when your steak is done, they put another pat of butter on it to where it's nice and oily for it to get to be. Damn, it's tasty. Because they got that restaurant margarine. I don't know. Butter margarine. I know we went through this a while ago. They make it so savory. They're not there to make you healthy. They're there to produce a big fat yummy meal and make you come back. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
They're not they don't care about their health, your health. They're out to feed you and make you come back. So
a lot of people like ribeye. Ribeye is like probably the worst cut you could take from a steak, but it's got all the fattiness and
that's the best part, though. Yeah,
right.
But, I mean, but if you do like a strip loin or a loin or something with strip or loin in it, those are kind of better cuts. The ones that have round in it are better cuts health wise, but we all know like a ribeye tastes as good as it does for a reason.
For a reason. Yeah. It's marble and oily and yummy, and that's why we're carnivores. Cheers to eating meat. Cheers to meat.
I mean, a nice porterhouse always works out well.
I've got to go administrate to my son and his mates, but he said the key words are challenger, go with throttle up.
I didn't catch the last part. It sounds like you got to take care of your little people in there.
His buddies there. Yeah. Tell your son.
Challenger, go with throttle up.
tell your son I might do a gaming stream tomorrow, 420. So
Okay,
I know you
yeah.
like
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Copy that. All right.
Yeah. Cheers and peace out.
Well,
guys.
cheers. Thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah. For God's sake. Yeah. Thanks for coming by.
Cheers for sure.
Right. Indeed.
What did Gabriel say? He said White Castle. Why'd you say White Castle?
Ooh, had dinner tonight.
Oh, he said White Castle's the new fast food. That's not healthy. If it's White Castle.
Yeah.
No, they got that new Impossible Burger. Have you had that?
No, but it's at White Castle.
Yeah, it's not even hamburger.
What is
That
it?
already tells me it's not legit.
It's like beyond beef, some health type thing.
Well, it's my brother-in-law explained it to me. I'm not sure.
Not
They
healthy
come
at
up
all.
with some sort of formula, not White Castle, but like scientists come up with a formula that tastes just like beef or whatever, which there's some kind of protein or something, but they figured out how to replicate it. And so now it's like a veggie burger, but it tastes like a hamburger.
Right.
And White Castle's going to have it. Huh.
They do it. Yeah, I don't know if it's all of them, but the one here has it.
You're going to see a lot more of that. There's going to be other options than animal products. I'm not vegan, and I still like that ribeye, but you will. You will see much more.
They got like some companies out there are making meat in the labs.
That lad cow.
Yes.
They're trying to get it where they will label it and stuff. So kind of, I mean, like.
Yeah,
So I had White Castle tonight, and Shannon wanted one, so I got her one. She wanted to try it because her brother was telling her about it, and it's a little bit. It's about the same size as a regular slider, but it's a lot thicker.
Oh.
So I took a little bite of it. It was actually pretty good. I mean, you would probably not know, it wasn't actual hamburger or whatever.
What goes into that to make it taste like that?
I don't know. It's
that's the question.
Yeah, exactly. I'll probably wake up tomorrow with like a big growth on my head.
A third appendage.
Yeah.
Like I knew I should have just had a slider. What the hell?
Right. I know what to expect.
Just kept it old school, damn it.
At least I know what I'm getting hardened arteries. One more.
Right.
Fingers today.
Well, aren't they? Right.
So like when people start working out, that something happens to them. It's like, why did I start working out then?
Mm-hmm.
Gabriel says White Castle is the first in Scottsdale, Arizona. 34 minutes away, not open yet. So it's like they're getting their first one in Scottsdale.
Oh wow!
Minutes away, it's a long ride.
I think that's the farthest west they go, don't they? I've never seen a White Castle.
I've never seen them far out there. No.
So
I haven't had a White Castle in a long time. I got one like about 10 minutes from me where I'm at here. I just Although White Castle does have good milkshakes, I will give them that.
They
Do they? I've never had one.
And their coffee is actually the best coffee that gets ranked out of all the fast food places you go to.
I will say they have a fried bologna and egg sandwich for breakfast. One of our sales guys stopped at White Castle on the way into work and brought everybody like a fried bologna, egg, and cheese. It was amazing. It was awesome. I was like, yes.
I love it.
Yeah, see, you know that I'm like city because like when I was dating my wife in college, and we went home to her house one weekend, and her brother was making like fried bologna sandwiches, and I'm like, "What is that?" And they're like, "It's fried bologna." I have no idea what you're even talking about right now. Like this whole
what?
And they're like, "Well, it tastes like a hot dog." I'm like, "Well, where are the hot dogs then? Just give me a hot dog."
Yo, Earth fried spam's awesome.
You gotta cut like 4 slits in it, like
I don't know anything. I never made a fried.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
D1, you do.
I see stuff with the 4 slits
because they bubble up in the middle. It bubbles up in the middle.
It's like trying to cook tortillas sometimes,
Rod, what do you mean? You don't know what fried bologna? What?
I've never made a fried bologna sandwich in my life. I've seen it one time in place. I'm like, I've seen places that serve it now with the 4 slits.
You saw like history reels of it.
It's kind of like,
right? Yeah. I heard about it, but I've never had it.
Yeah.
All scrappy and stuff. black and white, and it's like you see this frames change. What?
Yeah.
Fried.
I didn't even have it when he actually made it. I was like, no, I'm going to pass on that. I've never had a fried bologna sandwich in my life.
Right.
I've had cold bologna sandwiches. I like bologna as a sandwich. I just never had a fried bologna one.
So our local minor league team for the Cincinnati Reds, Louisville Bats, they serve a fried bologna sandwich, and I bet their cut of bologna is probably like a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch thick.
Oh yeah,
it's awesome. Like on the skillet, they just on the griddle. It's just like, oh, it's so good, so good.
Yeah,
you guys are making me
use
question my
Velveeta too.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, a thick piece of Spam and a thick piece of cheese.
Yes, oh, that's awesome. Like fried Spam is great. I don't care who you are.
I've never really had Spam either. Like, I know Hawaiians love Spam. I know it's huge in Hawaii.
Yeah, that's huge over there.
That's like
Rod, I don't even know what to say right now.
It's like white trailer park food. White poor trailer park
Spam
food.
is so high in sodium.
I just maybe I was city. I was so city in the younger years. I just never. Yeah. Here in Kentucky now, more restaurants are serving it. It's like maybe I'll order a fried bologna sandwich one day. I don't know. I just never had it. But people do love it. I mean, I've seen people here that love to talk about it and they love it. And
oh yeah. It'd be like a fried hot dog or whatever. Maybe you cut a hot dog in half.
I'm like, well, just give me the hot dog.
Have you ever had powdered milk?
If you have frog legs, people say, well, it tastes like chicken. Well, give me chicken wings.
Right?
Frog legs.
Why can't you just give me chicken then?
Right.
Exactly.
It tastes like chicken. But this is cheaper.
Rod's always overthinking things, you know?
That is a good point, though, Rod. That is a good point.
It's like, well, just
stop being so logical, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, I had deer meat, which I like deer meat. I love deer meat. I've had buffalo, which I love buffalo.
Yeah,
I've had lamb, which I love, like lamb burgers. I really like, but I think I even had ostrich before, which I like the ostrich burger. So I had that like at Ted Turner's place down in Atlanta before. So
yeah, we have a restaurant in Louisville. It's called The Game, and they have all these wild game burgers, like ostrich and elk and all kinds of shit. I've not been there yet, but I've heard it's all awesome. Yeah.
I mean, I've even had gator. I've had gator balls before.
I have had gator.
Not the balls of the gator.
I've never had
like
gator.
The meat is deep fried on gator balls.
Right.
I don't think I've been far enough east to have gator.
I've never done a Rocky Mountain oyster. I know people that have tried that.
Negative. No. I got to draw the line there.
It's just protein. Just protein, drunken one.
I've heard of that. What's big down here is wild hog. The hogs down here are nuisance animals. They're nuisance animals. They tear up people's place.
Wild hog.
It's always season for hogs here. There is no hunting season. It's always season for hogs. There's so many of them. I got a freezer full, and if I needed some more, I just talk to a buddy of mine, and he can come up with another one. You know, it's wild hog. It's actually very lean because it's not kept like normal pork is. This thing's out foraging for things. What I've heard, I'm not a hunter of sorts. I shoot guns, but I'm not a hunter of sorts. But I've heard it that hogs really stink, and you think, okay, yeah, so so anyway, so they go through all the processing shit, and what I get is big pieces of these things, and I knock it down to smaller pieces, but it's plentiful here. You can get it all the day long. Okay, like we're sitting here drinking. There's guys that are out. They've got their dogs, and they're out tonight, right freaking now. And they got a headlamp on, and their dog's following a hog, and they're gonna go find them. They set up traps for them. That's where some of my homebrew stuff goes to. My spent grains. They let the grain sit for a couple of days, and they say that soured grain really brings those hogs, and so they put some of this.
The corn, right? The corn.
Well, some of my recipes, but not all. You know, corn is in one of the recipes, but not usually. Those are adjuncts. That's a different story. But I guess that brings the hogs, and that's what these guys do at night. Like we're sitting here drinking. Like I said, they're going out and they're checking their traps and they're hunting hogs. they're so plentiful, and it's free meat. It's so free, and this is what's wrong about it. It's so free and so easy that the hunters are pulling out just along like the pork loins. They're just getting like the most scrumptious of this meat out of this animal, and they leave the rest to waste. That's what happens. They do deer the same way sometimes out here. They'll just pull out that back strap and leave the rest to waste. They don't want to mess with any of the hams, any of the quarters or whatever. That ain't right. But no, my boy, he knows some folks, and they process them properly. They let them sit in the cooler for a week to bleed out, and when I get the meat, I knock it down to smaller packages and put it in my freezer. It's good meat, man. I make jerky with it. I make meals with it. As long as it can fit in your Instapot, you can bring that bitch from frozen to cook in 90 minutes, man. 90 minutes. You put some garlic and whatever you do, you do it. You know how to work it, right?
So does it taste similar to like pork, or
it's a lot like pork, but it's a lot less fatty, because this animal can roam around and do its thing. It's not captured.
Gotcha.
And contained into research knives over forks. Or forks over knives, excuse me. Right. I can point you the right direction on some of this stuff. There's no antibiotics in this thing, no growth hormones or whatever. These are wild animals that were here for us to eat. And my country boy folks, they know where to find them. And I can cook like a son of a bitch, and I'll shoot, but I don't know much about I don't know about processing so much. Anyway, it's not about me. Wild pork is good. Wild pork is good, and they're plentiful. Like I said, there is no hunting season because there's so many of them. They're yes, like rats. There's a lot of them.
I heard people are paying good money for people to come out
and get rid of them. Yeah, and to get rid of them,
eradicate them as
exactly.
As they can.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. There's missions to get rid of them, and it's like a lot of times they just get wasted, and that's what pisses me off about it. I don't want to just see them lay there and to be wasted or whatever. The freaking Native American Indians boiled the horns to get the juice out of them. They used every bit of it. The Latino folks down here, they know how to process things. Lingua is the tongue. What's the cheek? Anyway, had a couple of drinks. Anyway, they eat it. They eat it. I don't know. We do a lot of mud bugs down here too. Y'all like crawfish?
Crawfish.
Oh yeah.
Do y'all stick the heads of the crawfish? Are y'all that type?
Yep.
I can't put myself to it. Do you? Right. Maybe after a few more drinks, I'll try that once. But whatever. Yeah. Usually I eat the tail. Yeah. Here we do them in great big vats and spill them on a like a 4x8 table, like a big old dining table. Yep. They spill them on the top of there with the potatoes and
corn and potatoes.
Oh yeah, what you want to put it all in there?
Yeah, my old the other house we used to live in, our old next door neighbor, he always did a crawfish boil every year for his sister-in-law, and he would have them shipped in from Louisiana, fresh, like next day air, and they'd be alive, and then he'd boil them. And it was great. Yes. Suck the head, whatever. It was good.
Yeah, 40 pounds at a time. You're making these batches. 40 pounds at a time. You got a cauldron that's like 15.
Does that taste like chicken too?
Yeah.
Right. You're gonna be thirsty. They're gonna leave you thirsty. They're gonna be hot like a son of a bitch. Yeah, lot of those Tony Cesaries and the Zatarans. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Zatarans. Yep.
Zatarans. Yeah, those spicy.
Yeah, that hooks it right on up.
Old Bay. I think he'd always use like Old Bay seasoning. Actually, I think they sent some seasoning along with it, but I think it was kind of like an Old Bay or Zatarans or something like that. But it was
you
good.
You never go wrong with Old Bay seasoning.
No, Old Bay's always good.
Hey, I haven't heard of that one, but
it's big in the Northeast. It's seafood usually, but yeah, it makes everything better. Just know that.
Right. Sprinkle that shit on my
catch garfish under the bridge, but never ate them.
Garfish? I see them get caught on swamp people. They eat them on swamp people.
No, I think you said crawfish. Did you say crawfish Earth or
crawfish?
garfish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crawfish.
Okay, I thought you said garfish. All right.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's
I never ate the crawfish. I went to New Orleans. I couldn't get myself to eat the crawfish.
What?
I just didn't do it.
You went to New Orleans and didn't have at least a couple?
I was like, nah, give me the Pilonese shrimp, son. Pilonese shrimp. Pilonese. And then they give you like the Pilonese shrimp in New Orleans, and it's like really peel and eat. I mean, it's like the whole shrimp antenna and everything's still on. Like, y'all didn't even cut the head off?
Right.
I'm looking at him, it's looking back at me. I'm like, come on.
I'm sorry, little man, but I'm going to eat you.
I'm having a hard time with this.
I tell you, you do it enough down with the Pilonese shrimp, you're like, it's like the crab legs. It's too much work after a point.
Yeah.
My girl does the crab legs. We go to the Red
Too
Lobster.
little meat for a lot of labor.
Yep.
Yeah. She get that extra half pound or whatever it is of the crab leg, and it's like it's just not worth it.
Crawfish is kind of the same way though.
But they're cheaper. They're a lot cheaper than the crawfish or the crabs.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, nothing gets people riled up at a buffet more than crawfish.
Right.
I mean, people will cut you over the crawfish legs when they bring them out there at the buffet line.
Oh, really?
It gets bad. I mean, there was one thing that was like down in Alabama where someone got shot or something. But it's I've been in casinos when they like, you know, we get done gambling, we'll go to the buffet or whatever. It's like crab leg night, and people will wait there. I mean, then they're bumping. I mean, as soon as they come out, they're like on it. It's just like nothing you've ever seen before.
Like I'm gonna cut you. I'll cut you.
It doesn't. I don't have that much value to it. I mean, I wouldn't.
Oh, there's people. I mean, when they come out and they're stacked like this, just all crab legs, just crab legs. Like, you know when they corner the cob with that? No mashed potato, no, just crab legs.
Yeah, I'm good. That's all I need.
Go eat your cornbread.
You eat only meat. You must go now. You eat only meat. You go. You eat no veggie.
You've been here 4 hours. You must leave.
You go to Golden Corral. You're running issues at times too with people. I mean, there's people in there that come in fully prepared to do work.
Yeah. Oh, indeed. Yeah. My ex-father-in-law, however that goes. Anyway, he'd be the guy to where if they serve beer, you know, or let you smoke in there or whatever, he'd be there all freaking. Yeah. He would just sit there and graze. It's like, really. I'd say, sir.
Then they put that chocolate fountain stuff in there, and people go crazy with that.
Yeah. So I was at this is the only story I got for a chocolate fountain, but it's a true and it's a fun story. So we was at this Chinese restaurant or Vietnamese, whatever. Anyway, so they got this chocolate fountain thing there. And so one time I'm sitting there and there's this little kid. He sticks his tongue out to get. What would you do? Right? If you were a kid, wouldn't you want to just do that? I sort of got it.
And this is the stuff you see at a Golden Corral.
Exactly.
Who wouldn't want to do that? We've all wanted it. We just know better.
Putting every little thing they can into the chocolate fountain to see what it tastes like.
I'm grabbing another beer. Are y'all still drinking with me? Who's drinking? I hadn't seen a glass with me in a while.
Beer, but I'm going to get it. I could recite a glass.
I just finished mine.
All right, so everybody fresh up, or what are we doing here, kids? Come on. Thought we were
here. Malta de Montreal's trying to get it now, so you can get another beer. So
Malta's cool. Malta's cool.
Yeah, City is a beautiful stout to share.
I love Montreal, and I know he's hearing me right now. He's a little bit arrogant, but I like him. I like him.
Swami.
I like him a lot. You know, no, for real. No, don't, no harm, no foul. I'm just kidding. Arrogant. Right? Yeah, he's Swami. He's Swami for sure. Yeah. I'm grabbing another beer. Y'all grab one too.
Yeah.
Cheers. I haven't been anybody yet. I haven't done my job.
See, like Gabriel says if it was a beer fountain, I'll stick my tongue out. Which that'd be Right? That's like the old fountains like we played football back in high school. Everybody was on that long pipe and it was like the water was shooting out. If that was beer, oh yeah.
Yeah.
That would definitely work.
We got this place out here called Sizzler. I remember seeing this kid. He was trying to take the top off of the chocolate mousse, and he took the whole like top half of it, and it fell on his plate. He's like, his eyes lit up. He's like, well, I guess I'm walking to the table with this whole half of chocolate mousse, I guess. Because it fell on his plate. And took the whole thing.
We used to have Sizzlers here.
I remember Sizzler.
We're going Sizzler.
I
We're
know,
going
right? That's what I was just
Sizzler.
thinking, man. Right now, kids, no, that was the restaurant I call right there. Yeah.
About the buffets is one of these people, they just load their freaking plate. I'm talking about stacked. And then get back.
That's because they're loading it for other people at their table.
Well, I mean, no, but the thing is, no, all the food that gets wasted out of those type of places, you know, you get.
Well, like at our Indian buffet here, a couple of our Indian buffets, they put signs up like, "Please don't waste. You know, take only what you can eat."
Right.
Exactly right. It's all you can eat. You don't pile up on something you ain't never seen before and think you're gonna like it or eat it, any of it or whatever. And I've seen a lot of wasteful people. I'll go up there 13 times, but I'm going to eat every little bit of what I get. Maybe not 13. I'm gonna try everything, but a little bit at a time. And that's my mission, is to try everything on the buffet. We've got one down here.
Go ahead, D.
Oh no, real quick, we got one down here. I know the routine. I come in, I go straight to the back where they have the hibachi grill or whatever, and so they have things there, and you put all that stuff on your plate. It's like the Hungarian type thing, something like that. Anyway, so you give them your plate of raw food, and they grill it up, and they ding the bell and stuff. Of course, you got to tip that guy. But I make it my plate for the grill guy. And then I'll go get my wonton soup and the little noodle, the crispy noodle things, and so on. And of course, you got to have the what you call the chives. And so by the time I'm done with that, my grill stuff's ready. I'll hit that up, and then it's off to the races. I'm off to the buffet and eating every damn thing that I can find. But I always end up with the shrimp cocktail stuff. I like to take cocktail. I get me a bunch of them and I'll eat them all. But I'll get me a bunch of them, and I take that the oily red peppery sauce stuff, whatever it is. I don't know what to call it. It's very oily. It's like red pepper. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? It's like ancho peppers and like your dark
sauce. Yeah.
It's like and I'll put that with some cocktail sauce, which is simply horseradish and ketchup, if you don't know any better. Anyway, so I put some of that oily peppery sauce in with the cocktail sauce, and I got my money's worth after that, because like I didn't fill up already. I'm going out. My dessert is the shrimp cocktails with that sauce, and
nice.
Cheers to that. I love to eat that. Not like eating 3,000 calories in 2 hours, right?
I remember.
I'd be after those hush puppies.
Oh, the hush puppy. Yeah.
They didn't always serve that.
Oh yeah.
I remember like back in the day, back in high school, we used to go to like Ponderosa. Because Ponderosa has that grand buffet. So you would go to Ponderosa like with your date or whatever, like you're going to the movies. And you like load up and you get like some of the wings and all kind of stuff off the bar, put them in a napkin, throw them in your date's purse and stuff, take the movie with you. Be in the movie theater, cracking open and eating some wings and stuff.
Are those still around anymore? Ponderosa?
You got like 15 minutes from our house.
Do you? There's none around here that I know of.
Yeah.
Or Sizzler. Is Sizzler still around?
Well, out where Earth is, apparently.
They're around, but not close by to me anymore. Like there's a lot of them that closed down, so I'm kind of bummed about that.
Yeah,
they had pretty good prices for what they served.
Ponderosa is like the one steakhouse where it's okay to put A1 on the steak, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of like a must if you go there, right?
I could get a steak dinner.
Nobody gets offended.
Like
Yeah, Gabriel says Alice Cooper is so happy for the White Castle fast food restaurant because he grew up eating there and he's an Arizona resident.
Awesome. White Castle is fun. It's always orders 25 hamburgers at once.
Yeah.
Swami.
Hey, what's
look
up?
who it
You
is.
hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
We can hear you. You need to light your face up a little bit more, or not. I know what you look like. Leave it off, Jimmy.
second.
Yeah, we can hear you. Nice to see you again,
Hello.
Swami.
What's up, Swami? Can you hear us?
I hear one of you, Earth, but I don't hear anybody else.
You don't hear me right now?
Well,
Oh, I'm gonna drop
Oh,
my
you
call.
only hear me?
this happened.
I hear people.
Only
Hello?
Earth?
Testing,
Alright.
testing.
But are these the
Oh, that's
voices
weird. I
inside of your
only hear
head
one of you.
on this?
Give me
That
a
is
second.
weird. You hear nothing right now.
I'm gonna try coming in on my telephone
Okay.
and
You got the Todd
yeah,
situation.
1 second.
Yeah, that's
Give me a
right.
minute.
Yeah.
I'll fix this.
Yeah,
Fucking Google.
It's like the Shadow Man.
I've been in some of them to where it's like every
I'll be
like
in 2 seconds.
All right.
okay, copy. Like to where we're you know, and we're like
I'm gonna hang up here and I'm gonna come in on another phone.
we're 5 deep here, but there's been chats I've been on to where it's like maybe the 5th or the 6th person or whatever, somebody can't hear them. And the weird thing is it happens consistently, you know, it's like for some reason, like the 5th person on the panel or whatever, and it's not necessarily in order or I don't know, but there's sometimes there's one person that can't hear a panel member, and I don't know why that is. It just doesn't make any sense.
Well, you would think with all the money Google has, it'd be something they could easily fix.
Yeah. I believe me, I'm in a lot
Yeah,
of
it
these.
could be default settings where, you know, everything is spec'd enough to where the volume is up enough to where they can hear and see everything
Yeah.
until they finally adjust it.
I got it. I'm here.
You hear us now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got more light now behind you, too.
Yeah, something going on with my GoPro. It's not working properly on fucking Hangouts anymore for some reason. It's like Hangouts is trying to block my GoPro all the time. It only works on my shitty camera on my phone.
That's Google for you.
That's Google.
It's fucked up lately. Like the past couple of
It's like 6 months it's been fucked up.
Oh, well, your audio just changed. Thank you, Rad.
I'm on my phone.
Yeah,
I always
yeah.
use my phone.
Yeah.
That's what I'm on too.
Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna so I can see the
That
chat.
made all the difference, right?
We're going
Yeah, I just turned them up so we can hear better.
Yeah, copy that. Yeah. And see, they've even changed things. Like for example, if you
It's
wag your
good
mouse
now.
if you wag your mouse right now, people on the panel, there's chat. It's always been there, and then there's been screen share. It's always been there. I don't remember Showcase whatsoever. That they did have Toolbox and Control Room, and then there was 3 other dots below to where you could do other things. They've changed that within the last week. They've changed that up within the last week. So he used to, Rod could give me the same controls that he has in his room to be able to adjust people's volume, kick people out, or whatever else. That all that shit is gone now. I don't know what they're changing shit and they're minimizing or whatever, but I'm not liking it because, like I said, used to Rod could be able to give me controls and I could have turned Swami up. Or our other blonde guy, I forget his name. Anyway, Fofodi. Right. I could have turned him up, but they've taken all that away from us.
Yeah. Anytime they do updates on any site, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, any like Instagram, it's always to fuck things up and make it more complicated.
Yep, it always gets worse.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's why I hate like when I'm at work and he's like, we got a new update. Oh, really?
That's why I never update for weeks and weeks just to see like what did they update, because
right.
I'm not trying to get rid of something good.
I know, huh? Right.
Or something that works.
Right.
Exactly.
So what's
there was a period where I updated and I couldn't even get on these things for a while.
Because of the updates and everything?
Yeah, they updated and I wasn't able to get on a Hangout for like 3 weeks.
That's messed up, man. I'm right about that.
I'm going to be drinking this right here.
All right, what you got there?
Love Noir. It's a Quebec microbrewery that does this amazing chocolate stout. It's so fucking amazing.
What caged and corks? Look at you, big baller. What the hell are you doing tonight?
What's that out of?
I want to be Swami's neighbor. What you drinking?
Montreal, Quebec has stepped up their game a lot when it comes to stouts and IPAs.
Oh, Quebec, huh?
Fucking crazy.
So, what's the ABV on that?
It's not too high. It's I think it's 7.5.
That's great.
The only problem is the cork is a motherfucker to get out every time I buy one of these things.
Cork and caged, and it's only 7.5%.
Yeah.
It must be yummy. What the bottle cost you? I mean,
it's not expensive.
That's a lot of money for a 7%.
How much? Do it again.
$5.
$5.
Yeah, at the grocery store.
I'd buy that, and I'm a cheapskate. I'd buy that. Cork and cage, 5 bones, big bottle. Hell yeah, man.
It's local though, so it's. I think it's just cheaper because it's local.
Oh right, they're trying to get the word out. Yeah, exactly.
It'd be cheaper if they didn't have to use the cage and cork, though.
Yeah, it's also, I find it freaking. I feel like I'm masturbating every time I try to be
fancy. Yeah.
I mean, if it's got to be at least 10% for that.
Well, if it makes any difference, you look like you're masturbating when you.
Yeah, you're succeeding.
I'm getting there.
Oh, he's done. He's done.
It sounded like it had good pressure behind
That's
it.
the happy ending.
Yeah. Bob Craft.
Nice.
No, it's got a beautiful caramel head. It's really nice looking.
Oh yeah.
I'm just jealous because I can't get it.
Yeah, you're always jealous,
I wish I had it right now, damn it.
Me too. Yeah, my next brew is going to be a stout. It looks nice.
Yep.
That's the next one you're going to brew.
Give us what's up. What's it smell like? What's it taste like? What's the
Well,
mouthfeel?
it's a chocolate stout that's brewed with like some chocolate nibs and stuff like that. Hold on, I'll give you the rundown here.
Oh,
hell yeah.
Lake Fashion Designer, our master brewer, mixing a variation of chocolate malts, South American cocoa beans, created for you in this liquid masterpiece. And it's best served between 10 and 12 Celsius.
Which means what here? It
looks
really
pretty velvety too.
Are you drinking it really, really cold? Did you just get it out of the refrigerator, or is that sat for a while?
Really cold. I don't like room temperature beer. I'm not like you dudes yet. I'm still a whiskey guy. I don't.
That's all good. But if you take your time with it, by the time you finish it, you're gonna realize it's gonna have a different flavor. I think.
Yep.
I'm sort of myself, but
when something's cold, it's not gonna have as much flavor as something that's warmer. So but I still just like it cold.
That's all good.
I don't know. Looks pretty good. I'm kind of jealous.
Yeah. Here's the Cork and Cage Found beers. I'm just drinking homebrew here, but look at the glass lacing. Oh. I'm just drinking a homebrew, but look at the glass lacing.
They're gonna fall marathon on again tonight.
Oh yeah.
They've been doing that lately.
That last beer didn't lace the glass too well at all. Almost nothing.
Well, yours?
So how you been, Rod? It's been a while.
Good. How you been doing, brother?
Yeah,
it's definitely been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Well, I'm managing a chain of vegan restaurants now, so I'm up all the time really late. So I never. That's why I'm never on anymore. You never see me.
Managing vegan restaurants.
Yeah, I was managing like a steakhouse, and these dudes from like a vegan restaurant poached me and offered me good cash, and I went to them because it's a chain. And it's chill. I gotta go spend 3 days in Ottawa with my boss this week, though. I'm not too happy about that.
Yeah.
I don't want to hang out with him for 3 days because I got to be on best behavior mode for 72 hours.
Yeah. Screw that. Yeah, right. I know the feeling. Right.
Yeah. Whatever. It's a training trip because our restaurants became unionized, so we had this big training on how to manage unionized people and shit. So.
Yeah, but you guys go out at night or something, right?
Pardon?
You don't go out at night or something and unwind a little bit?
Nah, I can't really go out with the staff because they're union and I'm not. I'm management and they're unionized workers. So it's like it's not like when I worked at my other restaurant where I could interact with the staff like in a friendly manner. Here we're kind of like we're enemies, but it's a combative environment or something because they want certain things, so they're trying to always get information. We can't give them any information because we want to keep things a certain way. So it's always button heads, and it's different. It's different.
That sounds quite stressful.
Yeah, it is.
One more reason for a good beer on Saturday night.
Thank you for the invite. I wanted to actually have a beer with you guys.
You're welcome, bro.
No, yeah, sure. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You can't say you're welcome, drunken one. It's my
Yeah, you're right.
I'm just messing with you.
Drunken one, is that a weeded beer? What kind of beer is that?
Oh, it's a IPA, American IPA.
It looks really red for an IPA.
It's very yummy. I'm not good with descriptors, but yeah, it's pretty damn yummy.
Yeah, when he puts the light behind it, it's kind of orange. So
Yeah. I put the light underneath it a while ago. Yeah. The light's really weird in here. It's not exceptionally clear. It is a hazy IPA for sure. My tongue can't see what the color looks like, so it doesn't care. But it's all right. It's just a homebrewed IPA. It's just now getting some bubbles on it. It's been kegged for the last couple of days is all, but
it's probably tasty.
It is tasty. It's wonderful. I'm very
jealous again.
and tasty or not, it's functional. By golly,
does the trick.
Very important.
It does the trick. Right?
Extremely important.
Cheers.
Nice to meet you, Earth. I haven't had the pleasure yet of meeting you, so how you doing?
Yeah, cheers, man.
This is my first night around Earth, I believe.
You haven't met Earth before?
Times, but I've seen him in the chat a million times, but I've never.
Well, what's your real name? I just see Earth on your name thing, so when you don't talk.
That is my name, honestly.
Earth, all right.
Honestly, is that your God-given, or I mean, your parent-given name, right? Your Earth. All right, cool.
Yeah, I sign Earth all day.
Sparky. No, I'm not, but you can call me Sparky. Electrician. What you gonna do? I'm an electrician. And Rod, well, he's still.
I think we've been in chats.
Oh, have we? Don't tell me that.
What was it?
Drunken one can't remember.
It might have been Nick's channel or something.
Yeah, maybe. I'm sorry. What's a guy to do? No. Cheers.
Same with Swami. I think I've been in a chat with Swami once or twice.
Yeah.
I've been in with Swami for sure.
You're a member of Men Looking for Filipinos?
That's a different site, right? Different site. Not that one. Swami's always good. I'm sure you heard me when I called you arrogant, but I'll call you arrogant to your face. You're kind of arrogant, but I like you, man. You get your own style and you're cool like that. Cheers. Figured I'd give everybody a little warning, right? I'm on your side, for real. I'm just teasing you. Don't take it to heart, baby. Don't take it to heart. He's all like, where you say you live? Don't do it.
So did anyone go see Avengers yet?
Not yet.
Well ago, right?
Yeah, how was it?
No one saw it yet.
Oh, no one saw it. All right.
Yeah.
3 hours.
I'm waiting for some of the people to get out of the theater. I don't want to go to where people's on top of me.
That's how long it is? 3 hours?
Yeah.
In 2 minutes.
Down here, they call it the bladder buster. I heard it on the radio. They've been talking a bunch about it, and they call it the bladder buster. Is it 3 hours?
Don't drink any beer if you're going to go see that.
As long as they show Scarlett Johansson's titties at least once before the end of it, why
not? Rod can probably, because Rod's a really smart guy. Well, all y'all are, but then I heard that this is actually a is this produced by Disney or something or not? Something more? Okay, so but they're trying to. I heard on the radio. I don't watch a lot of TV, but I heard on the radio that they're trying to. Disney is gonna have like an offshoot of another company or something like that. In the sense that they're going to be able to play like stuff that's a little more adult rated.
They have already. New Line. I think New Line belongs to them.
Okay, is that it? New Line.
Disney owns Miramax, I believe.
Yeah, Miramax or New Line or something like that. They have it already.
Yeah. I'm behind on all this stuff. I don't watch TV.
Me, I'm waiting big time for Deadwood in 2 weeks. That's on
HBO. Yeah.
That's the event of
I never really watched that series as much, but.
Is it coming back out?
I've seen a few seasons. They got a movie for it.
I didn't
like
see the whole
2-hour
thing,
movie
but that
or
was
something.
pretty good.
You didn't like Deadwood?
I never really got into it.
I never heard anyone say they don't like Deadwood. How?
Are they? They're bringing it back?
It's just a movie, I believe.
Oh, it's a movie. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna finally end the story of what happened at the end there with what's his name? when he came into the town and took over the town, the rich dude, he played Major Dad on TV. I forget what his name is.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Crickets.
Uncomfortable moment of silence.
Like Major Dad. What?
You remember Major Dad when you were
I
a
know he
kid?
got it in charge, like the guy with the black hair and stuff. Yeah.
The dad, the main character.
He ran the town pretty much, I believe. It had entertaining episodes. I just never really got into it. I think because at the time it was like Sunday Night Football was on, so I never watched it.
Mm-hmm.
But
I just liked hearing BeerVentures say cocksucker all the time. It was fun.
they probably come up with the best ways to curse on any show that I've ever seen. Now I know that my wife loves it. She watches it. She's looking forward to the movie.
Yeah, I'm
like the way they put some of the words together. What they actually said for that show, they actually did pull historical text on how people used to talk back then and some of the words that were used and stuff. But it's like, the West wasn't as clean as some people may think it was.
Oh hell no! Come on, man.
Yeah.
I just like the way they swore, but it was sprinkled in through this poetic, almost Shakespearean style.
Yeah.
Wait, Shakespearean?
Like some of the words they put together, you're like, I never thought of that combination before.
Oh, that's good. That's good writing, then. That's good writing. Somebody thought that through. That's good writing. Somebody was smart somewhere. Right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Have you been watching the Game of Thrones?
Yep.
I'm not a Game of Thrones person. Todd is, yeah.
What do you think, Todd? I'm kind of a little pissed.
Yeah, it's always before it started. I always thought all the episodes were supposed to be like an hour and a half, 45 minutes long, and then the first two have been like barely an hour or not even an hour.
Yeah, and nothing.
But it's kind of just leading up, I guess, to the big battle. I don't know. I guess maybe tomorrow. It's supposed to be an hour and a half episode.
This Sunday, I think she said it was supposed to be a big one or something.
Probably going to start the battle, I guess. I'm assuming.
Who do you think dies tomorrow?
God, I don't have any idea. You never know about that show. I mean, they just kill anybody at any time. It's just, you never know.
I have a feeling they're going to kill, what's his name? With no dick.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's dying tomorrow for sure. I think he's done.
I could see that. Yeah, I could see that.
With no dick.
The second Sansa gave him that like loving look, like she's gonna love him now and like want to be with him. Like I knew, I'm like, oh, he's dead tomorrow.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Now that you say that, you're probably right. It'd be setting it up for sure. It'd be
because Sansa can't ever be happy. I don't think.
Right.
Uh-oh. What's going on there? Don't give me a strike, drunken one.
It's curling all over again. I see it coming.
Drunken one has red beard tendencies.
No, I'm on your side. No, really. I won't try to get you
This is curling, so no worries.
It's like a jungle sometimes.
So who knew curling was so big?
Who'd thought that would have drawn so much attention?
Yeah.
Who'd have thunk it? Right? You're curling after all. What?
Red was really pissed at me the last time he came on my channel.
He was what?
He was pissed off at me the last time he came on my channel.
Pissed off at you. All right. Crap for some reason.
The Wolf of Wall Street's on. So I love it. That movie's hilarious.
All right, guys. I wish I could stay on longer, but I gotta get up in the morning.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to jump off here.
But keep them straight in the fairway.
That's what I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try.
Keep it straight. Right. Nice.
Good chatting with you guys as usual.
Yeah.
Good times.
2 and 2.
2 and 2.
Chuck
Lorre. That's right. All right,
look at good 450 North.
Oh yeah, had one earlier.
Oh, nice.
I gotta get you some out there sometime.
Yeah,
we'll hook you up.
We'll work it out.
He gets jealous.
We'll do it. All right, guys. We'll see you. We'll talk to you later.
Thanks, man. Have a good one.
Yep, you too.
Later.
Summer, I don't mean to call people out, but where's Eric?
He left earlier.
Oh yeah, he left earlier. Yeah. Did I mention I'm ready for another beer? Yeah, he did. No, I tried to.
Yeah, he left too.
Rob, what are you drinking?
I'm done. Right. I'm probably gonna set it down here a little bit. I had a few beers tonight. I just finished this barista chocolate quad a little bit ago.
Rod, drink one more beer with us, right?
I don't feel like I had to go to the basement to my cooler. I don't feel like going down 2 stairs. I got 2 levels to get a beer.
Yeah, they got that raspberry version's good too.
Of this one? I'll
yeah,
check
the
that one
chocolate
out.
quad.
Then.
Yeah. I think that one's a little bit better though, but the raspberry's good.
I always love a nice Belgian ale though.
Yeah,
I need to go to Belgium at some point.
You drink any good whiskeys lately, Rod?
Yeah, I don't know if I whiskey. Actually, we were talking earlier. I picked up a bottle of whiskey earlier today. It's like this Rebel Yell. It's like a Kentucky one, I guess. But
Rebel Yell, yeah, I know.
One of the guys said it was actually a pretty good value. And I ended up, the app, the Ibotta app or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So they gave me like $3 back to buy it or whatever. So I ended up going to the stores, seeing what it was, and they had it on sale. So I'm like, I'll grab a bottle of it. I haven't tried it yet. My whiskey game, though, is nowhere close to you and some of the other guys on whiskey.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Even though I'm in the bourbon state, I don't drink enough bourbon to really get it on point.
All right. Yeah.
I drink it and enjoy it, but it's like I don't really break it down and pick out the stuff in it.
I'm happy for you. I've been watching your show a lot lately. I know I don't comment all the time, but I'll come in and check it out. And I notice a lot of my whiskey followers are now checking you out a lot, so it's fun.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean,
we're all one big alcoholic community. Cheers to that. Right. Chip it. Let's do this.
Yeah. How's your channel been doing?
Oh, it's been great, but I've been kind of going. What's the best way to say it? I've been going a little off reservation and not playing along with the game anymore because I want to get to being more where I was when I started, just a lot more authentic, not so sold out, not so like. I stopped accepting bottles from companies. I stopped accepting any representatives on my channel. I don't want them there anymore.
Really?
Yeah, and some of the community's pissed at me because they're like, they want to make their nut, they want to make their cash, and
why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Well, because I don't want it, man. I'm making up. I finally got before it was different because it's really expensive reviewing whiskey compared to like beer. Not trying to be an asshole. I know beer is expensive too, but.
No, whiskey's definitely more expensive than beer for the good whiskey. Yeah.
Before it was fine to help out, but I realized I can't give an honest review of a product that's been given to me. It's impossible. It doesn't work.
I mean, I do it with beer. I tell them up front. I tell them up front when they give me stuff, I'm going to give it to them. I mean,
even if you're upfront about the fact that they gave it to you, you're still going to feel like inside a party.
No. I mean, I tell the company, it's like, if you can send it if you want, but I'm going to give you an honest opinion, and they're like, okay,
like it or not, right?
Yeah, there's still going to be a piece of you. There's still going to be a piece of you inside that feels like you got to be kind of nice because they were nice to give you the bottle.
Yeah, so I grew up in New Jersey. I grew up in New Jersey, so maybe being a dick is part of my personality. But I don't feel any guilt about it. I mean, I tell them if they give it to me, they better believe in their product because I'm going to be honest about it.
Right. I'm gonna call a spade, right? If it's a heart, it's a heart. If it's a spade, it's a spade.
Yeah, you hate to do it, but it's kind of like I don't want people that follow me and they watch and they take recommendations to go out and get something. They're like, why would Rodney say this about this?
Exactly. Right. And I'm not a reviewer, but as a reviewer, you have to be the
impartial.
Yeah,
exactly. That's the exact.
You can't be impartial. You can't be impartial if you're bought. It doesn't work.
I mean, I had a conversation with the owner of Arbor Brewing, which is a big one out of Michigan. And one of their beers, I wasn't a big thing. And they were like, that's cool. So you're not going to like all of our beers. We understand that. So,
right. Yeah, and they shouldn't. Nobody should like every beer they've ever tasted. There's going to be some crappy beers.
I got pressure from the community. I got pressured from the community a lot where they get upset when I'd say bad things like, there's the Whiskey Vault, which I have absolutely no respect for, and I think Roddy probably seen some of my videos on them where I just watch the shit out of them. And a lot of the community's pissed because there are over 100,000 subscribers. So they all want, to suck that channel's dick so that they can grow, And I don't want anything to do with them because they're a fucking scam, and they scam people out of fucking, like, I'm not talking small money, like $12,000 for a 3-day course on whiskey, and they tell you that they'll make you a whiskey sommelier. The problem is there's no such thing as a whiskey sommelier. It doesn't exist. There's a wine sommelier program. There's a whiskey ambassadorship program, but that can only be taken from a school in certain areas of Scotland, England, Canada, a couple of the States, and it only costs about $500 to take that course.
Yeah.
So they're charging me $12,000. I'm pretty sure you've heard of the Whiskey Vault. I think everyone has. They're massive. Anyways, they're a fucking scam and a half. I helped write an article with another guy about them, and the community was all pissed because they're all like, "Oh, come on, Swami, you got to be nice to those guys. They're a big channel and blah blah blah, whatever, fuck." And I was like, "No, fuck them, man. They're fucking scamming people, and I'm an honest person, man. I don't want to deal with that shit." Fuck. So
there's nothing wrong with being honest.
Well, no, I'm sorry. I thought I had my
preferred actually.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought I had my microphone muted when I was doing sound checks, but no. As a reviewer, you have to call it clean. You have to call it the way you feel. I don't care whose toes I step on. This is the way I feel about this product, whether it's whiskey or beer, whatever. Whether it's gifted or not, and sometimes you feel bad if it's gifted to you, but still, as a reviewer, you got to do the right damn thing, like.
I make enough money that I don't need to gift it to me.
And I just, it tastes like ass, So that puts the reviewer in a bad light. As a reviewer, you stand tall and hold your ground, and you tell it like you see it, no matter who you offend. And I'm not a reviewer, but I'm just saying this is the way it should go.
I did, but that's the thing. I
should go. Do y'all agree?
Yes, I've always been very honest and forthright, but that's one of the reasons why I burnt a lot of bridges when it comes to distilleries and stuff like that. A lot of them, how do I say this? There's been a couple of channels actually that have been not sued per se, but have come close, letters sent to them, things like that, where distilleries are telling them to cease and desist, not to review their products, blah, 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 things like that.
Oh, really? Like
yeah, but you guys got like some weird stuff.
For real?
Like I know some of the guys in the beer tube and like got threatened by beer companies for stuff. It's like, you don't work for that company. You can do whatever, say whatever you want to do. But in Canada, the way it's received is kind of different.
And with the new YouTube rules, it's actually good to be an honest reviewer, because if you are too positive all the time, YouTube can throw strikes at you for advertising for somebody, and it's illegal to advertise alcohol on YouTube.
All right, copy that. I see your point there also. Yeah, I see your point there also. Sure.
I mean, they'll get you anyway, just because they're a bigger power.
You're allowed to review. You're not allowed to advertise. So if they see that you're pushing product on people, they can delete your channel tomorrow. So it's actually
or for the same reason for slandering a product. If you slandered it, I don't like Samuel Adams, and I don't like any of the beers they make, whatever.
You're allowed to slander. You're not allowed to advertise.
Oh, okay. Copy that.
YouTube won't get mad at you if you slander. Samuel Adams might get mad at you.
Oh no, you're right. I like Samuel Adams. I said something. That's just what you.
If you slander something they like, though, that's when they get you.
Right. Whose ass are you kissing to be here? Yeah, whose ass are you kissing to be here?
The thing that's funny about it is to say that you're not allowed to advertise alcohol on YouTube, but yet YouTube puts alcohol advertisement in front of a lot of your videos for ad revenue, which makes me laugh. I'm like, so I can't advertise, but YouTube is allowed to advertise alcohol. So I don't know how that makes sense.
Yep.
They got the power.
The power of money.
Yeah.
It's the same thing like with the political channels, all the anti-W channels and all that stuff like that. YouTube has been cutting them and telling them they can't say this, they can't say that. Yet they all have CNN on, and Fox News and all the rest of those channels are on YouTube now. So I don't understand. It's almost like anyone who's like the smaller guy, we're not allowed to do anything, but anybody who puts in millions of dollars in YouTube, they can do what they want. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you go against them in any form, then yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the way. There were greasing palms here, and you're just a little guy, and you don't matter, and we're gonna kick you out because you're an asshole. You know, right?
A lot of the stuff that they're for is negative too. So
sure,
even if you go against that and it's right, you're right, then you get screwed anyway. But that's just power and money, dude. That's just how it is.
Yeah. I don't even think it has to do with numbers either. I just think it's about the money. I think because CNN and Fox and whatever the liquor companies, they actually give money to YouTube. Where us as reviewers, we siphon money from YouTube. We don't actually give money to YouTube. Well, I guess we do because we have viewers that watch us in a way. But at the same time, they got to pay us, even though the monetized channels, like Drunken One's monetized like I am, so he'll know. The amount of money that they give us is laughable. Like it's just a fucking joke. Like it's not even funny.
Yeah. This is a hobby. There's no money in that. No money in it.
That's why they keep changing the rules.
Yeah.
It gets to a point where they're starting to fork out money to you guys.
Yeah.
And then they figure out, well, let's just make the rules so it cuts that bottom off more, so you guys get screwed and they don't have to pay you.
Of course,
because they got the power to do it. So why not?
The question was I monetized? And I'll go through it quickly. I'll try to make quickly through it. I was a AdSense partner and such, and I'd gained $60 whole. $60 ain't shit, okay? But anyway, I gained $60. The thing is, they won't pay you till you make it to $100. Before I made it to $100, they changed the rules and says, well, now you have to have
exactly
these 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours or whatever the number is. Yeah, I think that's right, but I could be wrong. Anyway, so how many people were right there with that little bit of $60? Yep. How many creators had $60 invested in this? Now, where's that money now? It's in limbo. Either you can close your channel, get your $60, or you can meet the new guidelines. So, but how many people have $60 invested in this already? Again, it's no big deal. It's
a lot of them,
shit. I can blow that, take my family out to eat. You know, right?
Could have had $99.90.
Right, exactly. Right. But are you going to close your channel, or are you going to just wait it out until you get there?
Drunken One, it's 100% agree with you. Like my channel's had over 130,000 views, which sounds like a lot. But in that time period, I'm not talking about the money I make from Patreon, from the people that are patrons of mine. I'm just talking about YouTube dollars. I've made in the 5 years I've had my channel $200 off of YouTube. Like it's
right in 5 years. In 5 years, right. There's no money in this. I'm doing this as a diary for my grandchildren. I don't give a shit about the money. If you're going at it for anything more than a hobby, then you're shooting yourself in the foot. You know.
No. I'm doing it for fun and a hobby, but it's just that I don't like the fact they pay you so shit, but yet they make you jump through so many fucking hoops. They can cut stuff up and do whatever the fuck they want. And now they're even coming at you for fucking swearing. That was one thing I liked about YouTube is you were allowed to be uncensored and just have a good time. But now they're even if you don't monetize your videos, I've had shit where like if I swear too much, they'll send me a fucking notice like, oh, this video is inappropriate, blah, blah, blah.
That's just their little loophole, so they can cut you out. That's all. That's all.
Exactly. Well, it's where they can keep your money. Your $60, like I say, you know.
Exactly.
And again, $60 isn't shit, but it is what it is. It's $60, you know.
I did a video once where I did kind of a gay voice, and I got a letter from YouTube about not doing that ever again because it's considered hate speech. I was like, I didn't say anything anti-gay. I just used like a effeminate style voice for like 3 seconds. And they sent me a letter saying, you can't do that. That's hate speech. Do not use like.
I wonder if somebody reported you or if their algorithm actually picked up on that. The more creepy, you know, right? Right.
It'll get to the point where all the excuses will be, expended.
Yeah.
And then the next step they'll have is just to get rid of you altogether because that's the last option.
I enjoy the platform that they give us, and it's cool that we're all hanging out together. But yeah, we're having to jump through hoops as creators to be able to make something happen. Again, I'm not looking to make any money out of it. I don't care, but they keep changing the rules for those that are really trying. Especially the last one they did, where they're unless you have 1,000 subscribers, you can't go on your telephone. Now, I watch all kinds of channels. One of the kind of channels that I watch are like the paranormal investigators. So they're out there on their telephone in the middle of the freaking woods, and they're looking for ghosts. whether you're into it or not, whether you're into it or not, think of those creators that are doing that. You know, they're out there on their telephone. If you don't have 1,000 subs, you can't even create video anymore because you don't have 1,000 subs. It isn't. I mean, how many people do they wipe out? You know, I mean, it's just one. That's just one example. I'm sure there's many more, but think of those people who are doing things on site, or the fishermen type things. We're going out to Lake Alabaster and we're going to catch some bass or whatever. That guy got cut out too. Anybody that's doing things without carrying their laptop and having a Wi-Fi signal or whatever, they cut those folks out. You know, there's a bunch of outdoors channels where everybody used to be able to do it off of their phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
they wiped out a lot of people on
guys,
that one.
think about those guys, not just the guys that are shooting it on their camera, coming in and editing it and then sending it out, or the people that just do it live off their phone or whatever, but to be able to make shit happen. But I don't know. It ain't right. It ain't right.
Rod, I'm going to give you a nice big fat fucking shout out my next video because you're at 865 and I want you to hit that 1G.
Thanks.
I'm going to tell you.
Rod needs all the love. Rod's been in the business here for a while.
I've given Rod at least a good 300 subs. I'm going to get him like over the top.
Get him some more. Get him some more. Yeah,
he's known in my community now, and I don't like it, Rod. I don't know how you put up with it, but I don't like when they call you Beardy White. That pisses me off. I'm not a fan of that.
Beardy White.
That's just Throttle that does that. Yeah.
Throttle's a fat fuck. All right, Daniel's my good buddy, but he's got bigger boobs than my wife.
I haven't seen Throttle in a while. I don't know if he's working or what.
He's got some personal shit going on, but we'll be back soon. Hey, I'm buying a new bike, man. I'm gonna buy a Triumph. I'm going British.
Nice. You gonna do another cross country trip or
Triumph? What?
Yeah, actually, I am. I'm doing the Trans Canada Highway next year from Montreal all the way to BC. But I'm gonna go through the states a little bit. I want to hit Montana because it's right next to Calgary.
Nice.
So I'm gonna go check out Montana a little bit. I'm getting the Triumph American.
There you go.
I got a really good deal on a 2016 brand new 0 kilometers on it. It's a shop show model, and they've been trying to sell it for 2 years. And I talked to the guy, I said, this bike's been just sitting there. I'm like, are you guys selling it? And they're like, well, brand new, it's like $20K. But we've been trying to sell it for 2 years. It's sitting there. No one wants it. So if you want it, we'll give it to you for $8K. So I'm buying it. But
that's a big drop. Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, yeah.
For 0 kilometers on it, yeah.
0, nothing. It's a showroom piece. Nothing. No.
Any drive time? No drive time anyway.
Zero drive time for a Triumph. Fuck, that's a really good deal. Triumphs are like in the same league with Harley and Ducati. So
sure.
They're fucking expensive ass bikes. So it'll beat my Japanese cruiser right now. So
there you go.
Nice.
Only thing I'm worried about is parts. Because if anything breaks on it, it's going to cost me about fucking arm and leg to repair it.
All right.
But whatever. I'm not going to say no to a fucking close to 20.
Yeah, you got to look at how much you saved on it to put that in perspective. Yeah, the rest would be investment, and then that's where you upgrade to the slotted discs and upgrade the brake system a bit maybe and. Right.
Well, the brake system is nice. It's 2 discs, one in the front, one in the back. It doesn't have ABS, but you can add ABS for like $300. So I'm just going to do that.
What you save by getting it for $8,000 as opposed to the other. Yeah, you can invest the money into it. Right.
And they told me they'll accept my old bike as a trade-in, so they'll take like a good like $3,000 off of it with my bike.
Awesome. I'm grabbing another beer. Y'all drinking with me still? I'm getting a buzz on it.
I didn't even get one already.
Buzz on, but I'm gonna drink one more of these.
Rod, am I the person that made you grow a beard? It's because of me.
Yeah. I was missing you, so I grew a beard.
My inspiration. Yeah, don't let those guys call you Whitebeard. Who just dropped out?
He's back.
Jumped out and jumped back in. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway,
And Ron, I'm sorry if I red bearded your ass, right? So I didn't mean to take over your chat.
Oh, no, you're fine. You say red beard?
No.
I didn't tell you the story of why Redbeard pissed at me because he came in, Rod, and he did the same thing he did whenever I had you on, and I had my friends on, and and everyone was like, I'm not kidding. All my subs, all the people in the chat were like telling. They were saying, "Can you tell Ewan to shut the fuck up?" So, I was like, Redbeard, sorry, bro. Can you please stop? Like, dude, like we want to talk about whiskey. It's a whiskey channel, and he kept on talking about his job and talking about his apartment. People were all like, "Tell me, Swami, please tell him to shut up. Please just tell him to shut up." And I was like, so I kicked him off the chat, and he was so fucking mad. He was like,
"Oh, I bet, yeah."
And I felt so bad, man. I was like, I'm sorry, Redbeard. I'm like, I'm a whiskey channel. They don't want to hear about like your little dog and your condo. I felt so bad. I love you. He's a great guy, man.
He likes to tell stories, man.
Pardon?
He likes to tell stories.
He's a great guy. I think he's like probably one of the sweetest dudes out there.
Yeah, Redbeard's a good guy. He's calmed down quite a bit. He gets in the chats and he's not quite so unruly. He doesn't try to dominate the chat so much, and he lets others speak. And I'm still working on that part myself, but yeah, no, we all give off. We all have a good time. We all have our personalities. Wait till you meet a guy named Brewski Drewski. Oh my!
I think Redbeard reminds me of a live anime. Redbeard's like a live anime come to life.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Yeah. He's a lot of fun. A little off the hook, but he's a lot of fun. Yeah, right.
He's one of the more expressive people, for sure.
Yeah, he is. Right. True that.
And his editing game is on fucking point. Like, I think, I told him, I think, like, a lot of people make fun of his videos, but I'm like, dude, that takes a lot of time and fucking patience. I won't do that shit. But,
sure.
I thought of his funnier stuff is actually the gaming videos he does. He gets a good amount of views from that too, more than the beer even. It's just like,
oh, does he?
He's so animated when he's doing the gaming, people like it.
Okay, yeah. Kids are watching that. Yeah. I mean, if there's ever a niche,
well, they're not watching
that's
him.
a popular thing.
Kids are watching them. Yeah.
He's
at the best. He's at the best. Robot will be a gamer.
I prefer Redbeard gamer channel compared to those fucking pedo gamer channels where the guy's like doing like a little kid voice while he's fucking playing video games. It's like the
that's bad.
I'm like, why are these fuckers always doing these weird, creepy voices while they're playing video games? Fucking like
creepy. Yeah. I don't
talk
necessarily.
To a normal person, fuck.
I've never seen any of that. Yeah, right. The guy's 50 years old and doing a kid's voice for right. No, I wouldn't be into that. That's what sells though is like game reviews and toy reviews. I mean,
unboxing. Anything unboxing. That's what fucking goes. Anything that's right. Unboxing videos are like people want to see you unbox stuff. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's like masturbation for like this generation. They just want to see. They want to see take something new and open it.
It's hard for older school people to, figure this out because it's just kind of like a new world for us. So.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to understand.
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out myself.
Yeah.
I get people that like the unboxing
really
videos I do on the beer. They see what I bought and stuff.
No, that's fun. That's beer stuff, but. Yeah, I mean, there's these people who do like grocery hauls and stuff.
People like
I am sub to a lot of folks.
People like the beer hauls that I do as well. So.
Oh yes, sir. Yeah, by all means. Yeah. What did Rod steal this week? Because you get it so cheap. What did Rod steal this week?
Well, the Dollar Tree food review videos. Those things get like millions of hits.
They sure do. Yeah. They sure do. Stupid shit.
I have a hard time with the video games though because I stopped playing games a long time ago, and the stuff that's out now is way beyond me. I can't even keep up with it, so I don't even try.
I'm guilty right here, and I think Rod is.
Rod does that too, right?
I game. Yeah, I'll probably do a gaming stream tomorrow.
Dude,
I hear my coworkers talking about it, and it's just there's so much stuff going on that screen that it's just too much for me.
There's
just too much going on.
It's a lot different than the Nintendo days with 2 buttons.
Yeah, right, exactly, right.
Dude,
if I wanted to just chill, I'll go back to a Nintendo or something. But this new stuff,
And actually, some of the guys do Nintendos on their channels, and they get a lot of views.
Yeah, they do. Right. Old school gaming. Yeah, old school gaming. Sure.
It's so weird to figure out what people want to fucking see, because I swear there's like videos I'll put out of like the cheapest, fucking most disgusting whiskey, and that's what's gonna get the most reviews. Like that's what's gonna get the most people watching. And I'll put out a review of like an $800 to $1,000 bottle, and no one will watch it.
That's right. Because a lot of people probably can't afford it, so they're going to watch the one they can afford.
It doesn't resonate to the public. Not everybody got that, you know. Not everybody wants to get that.
But I'll put out like a Jack Daniels review, and there'll be like 7,000 hits in like 20 minutes.
Yeah. I don't do beer reviews, but if I were a beer reviewer, I'd hit up the cheap ones first, man. I would get some, you know, just for fun's sake. Yeah, I'd hit up the Budweiser.
Because I don't want to do shit for hits. Like everyone now is doing like there's the Game of Thrones whiskeys that came out because Game of Thrones came out like with their last season. So everybody went and picked up those, and I was like, I don't want to review them. To me, it's so pandering. It's like fuck it. Like what's the point?
Pandering, yeah.
Conor McGregor came out with a whiskey. Also, what was it? The something 12. Anyways, everyone started reviewing those things, and I didn't want to do it. Yeah. Proper 12. That's it. Proper 12. I refused to review it because I knew it was piss water. And I'm like, I'm not fucking spending the money on that piece of shit, because I know it's gonna suck.
Yeah.
So like the whole point is I'm trying to tell people what to buy. I'm not trying to like just buy shit so people like, you know, because they're Conor McGregor fans, so they can come watch. And then I'm gonna talk shit about the fucking whiskey, and then all the Conor McGregor fans are gonna be pissed at me, and I'm gonna get like fucking hate mail and death threats because I don't like Conor McGregor's piss water. I'm like, I don't know. But that.
Oh, you do YouTube. It's knowing the trends as well. So.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't even have like my second biggest videos like the Emperor from New Belgium was not even a macro beer. I think it's the way you set it up. You do your keywords, you do your description, you do your tags, and
What's your biggest video, Rod? Which one has the most hits?
The one I did on the Beer Blizzard, which basically is a guy I know in Pennsylvania. You put a disc in the bottom of a koozie, it keeps your beer cold. They end up getting signed by Mark Cuban on Shark Tank. 100,000. So every like 3 months, I usually get a bump because they do the rerun of the show, and then people search it, and it's like I'm the top video that comes up for it.
What's yours, Rod? Drunken One. What's your biggest video?
Oh yeah, it was one drunken night, and I was talking about my turntable, direct versus belt drive, you know, and I just took the fuck off, and so I actually need to go through and teach some more about soundboard and sound staging and stuff. And I was drunk one night, and I was like, let's try this out, whatever, but. Got the most fucking hits, man. It was a lame ass video. I guess it was something about the content, though. You know, direct versus.
Yeah, it was all entertainment.
Yeah.
You got a channel, Earth?
Sorry,
Earth. What's your name, man? I don't want to call you Earth all night. It's fucking weird.
No, I don't. I mean, I don't have nothing on my channel.
Earth is his God-given name, or his mother got a name, or mom and dad, or however. That's just.
My number one video viewed is Eldorado 12, 15, and 21. I did one review on the Eldorado lineup of rums, and that's the one that seems to that hit 5,200 views yesterday. So we're doing good.
That's cool. Yeah. Salute.
I got my friend Food Quick. Rod, you know Food Quick, right?
I don't think I know Food now.
He had a video that went viral, over 1 million views, because he was reviewing a whiskey, and this is like from 5 years back, right? His wife and him, his girlfriend and him, not his wife. His girlfriend and him broke up. So during the video, his girlfriend's packing up her shit behind him while he's reviewing whiskey, and it ended up on fucking Reddit. All right.
Oh wow.
And people were watching this woman packing up her shit to get the fuck out. And she goes like, all right, so I'm done packing, I'm leaving. And he's like drinking the whiskey. He's like, okay, see ya. And that thing went fucking viral. And he was like 200 subs, and by the next day he's at 7,000 subscribers and fucking like 1 million views on one video.
Right.
Well, at least it paid off one way or another, you know.
Right.
That was fucking hilarious.
Getting that tail anymore, but I got all these subs. Hello. Who's the winner? Who's the winner? Right. Wait, that ain't right.
All you need to do is a video to Reddit and you're fucking famous.
Yeah.
It's funny how that works.
I'm gonna ask you guys a question as a Canadian who's very interested in American politics. Are you guys fucking annoyed of how badly they're treating Bernie Sanders?
We don't really get politics too much on the channel here.
I don't know, you guys are you pissed though at the way that Bernie Sanders is getting treated? Because he's like fucking the guy that everyone knows will be president, but no one wants him in the establishment to become president.
No, I mean, I don't think he's getting. It depends where you're looking at your stuff. I mean, I think he's getting treated.
Well, if you're looking at the people, it seems like he's gonna fucking win. If you're looking at the fucking like news and the fucking politicians, no one wants him to win. But all the people, he went on Fox News, and he had an uproar of applause on Fox News by the conservative fucking right wing of the country, and they still fucking love him. Like I'm just wondering, like as Canadian, it just interests me this shit. Like I just want to know what you guys think about this. It just cracks me up. It's like the guy, his own party is trying to fucking destroy him. It just makes me like laugh.
Well, I mean, technically he's an independent, so he's not even a Democrat. So.
Well, didn't he sign on as a Democrat?
They wanted him to when he ran and stuff, and he did, but that's a whole different thing there.
All right, we won't talk about it.
But actually, we've been going for a bit, so I'm going to end the chat anyway as far as being live.
Yeah, who cares? I'm going to drink the rest of my beer.
So, but thanks. I don't know if anybody's still watching or not. I haven't seen anybody comment for a bit. But
it's been a minute. Yeah, it's been a minute.
It's like almost 2 a.m. here on the East Coast.
Watching us, so and one more person. It's probably Redbeard.
And
I think the last one was Gabriel said he did buy the Budweiser Discovery Reserve.
That was almost an hour ago at this point.
Yeah.
I think we've left.
But thanks for everybody that tuned in. And
thanks so much, Rad, man. You've been an awesome host, sir. We've just kind of goofed off on your channel. Had a great time. Thank you so much. I sure appreciate you.
Yeah, appreciate you coming on, pop up chat. And
are we still going to talk offline so I can finish this beer, or do I have to drink the rest of it by myself?
You can still drink it here. I'm just going to end the live right here.
But, we're just going to go offline though.
For everybody else that watched.
No one's watching. Just want to say, go check out Drunken One. He is the best talker on YouTube. He's got like the most beautiful voice ever.
Good. All right. Thank you so much. Now I can't make a drink when my head's too big.
That's all, folks.
Yeah. How do you like that stress, Drunken One?
Right. My head just swole on it. No, thank you, Rod, for having us here. We've had an excellent stream. I've had a great time. I'll let you do your outro as you do.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, guys, and thanks for everybody that watched. And I'm going to go ahead and cut it down here. We don't have Eric for the PSA, so just don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive.
That'll be it.
Don't drink and drive unless you have your car and you don't have anyone to drive you home.
No. We kill you now. I'm sorry.
We'll catch you guys later, and then tomorrow on the stream, I might do a gaming stream, as I mentioned earlier. So make sure you guys, if you made it this far in the stream, then
sucks to be here.
then check out tomorrow.
More power to you.
If not, but if you did make it, God bless you. We appreciate you making it this far, but look forward to catching you guys next time, and then more reviews tomorrow, and then actually this week there's one on Monday even. So that'll be huh? What's he saying?
He said he's gonna watch your video.
Yeah. But that all being said, thanks, and catch you guys later.